It's a mediocre time with Tom and Dan.
Put some respect on my name.
Respect our name.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
You crack ass motherfuckers. 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 Motherfuckers.
Merry Christmas, everybody. From Little Santa. Do you need me to turn this off again so you can talk freely? Okay, I'm just making sure. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I forgot this isn't like we're going into it like a Friday free show. We're just
Well, it will be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it will be a Friday.
It will be a Friday free
but
show.
we're not doing like the.
But I gotta build it.
Okay.
I gotta build. Like these are a little more built. These are built, not bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, built, not bought.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I'm gonna write down one more thing. Oh my God, my daughter broke our hearts.
Oh, I bet I know it because of what Norm said.
Okay, how do I? Oh, this is fine.
Yes.
You want headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maisie
You
broke
know what I really want?
What do you want? A cigarette?
Well,
That's what I want. You want to have one?
no.
Okay. You want to do you want to do mushrooms?
Oh God.
No, I've never done that before.
Okay.
I want to go turn the air conditioning on.
Go ahead.
Go.
May I?
Hit it.
Yes.
Yeah. I can do it from my phone.
We're
Do you want me to do it
women
from
of
my
a
phone?
certain age.
Okay, you're already up. Do it. This is your studio, lady. You make yourself at home. Uh-oh. Excuse me. All right. We're doing a little wife casting.
Ride that reindeer.
Ride that reindeer. Ride that
Sorry, guys, for
reindeer.
your party this
Ride
weekend. You're
ride
gonna hear that song over and
reindeer.
over because you know Dre's gonna.
If
Well-
he goes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I told him if he's sick. Oh no. Well, if he is, I told him because it's so easy and you don't do anything, and I will give myself a compliment. I'm pretty good at it. I'll make him a whole album of songs, and that'll cheer him up.
I will
'Cause
be
it'll take all of
Miami Santa.
30 seconds. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I saw.
Yeah, you're just gonna be stiff, just standing there.
No, in the
You should talk about
I'm old Miami Santa.
Miami.
A little bit racist.
yeah. They call him. They call you.
I'm like, what happened to this place?
Why don't you be Santa Shula?
All right, yeah.
Right?
Let's talk about
Could
it.
you spray your hair white and swoop it, clean shave, Dolphins polo, khakis, press, sunglasses. Yeah, you could be Shula Santa. All right, you want to start?
Why do you have something up that says whores on your computer?
That's a band. They're coming to Orlando. They're going to play at Will's Pub, I think, like in a couple of days. They're a neo-noise band. You should know about whores.
How do I miss? Okay, not that I know that band, but like I randomly looked up MXPX the other day.
Yeah.
because I was showing
they have a
Max.
song named
Still
Andrea.
together. Yeah.
Well, yes, they do. I remember.
Yeah. The
that.
drummer left, I think, a little while ago, but he.
Well,
made-
you know that's where I got Lena's name.
Yes, I do. Crystalina.
And anyway, they were here like a few months ago.
Yes.
At House of Blues.
But
Why didn't
Spotify. No,
why didn't I
Spotify will
go?
always tell you if you follow all the bands.
I don't follow anything.
Oh,
now.
you got to follow.
Because
them.
I'm afraid to get too many notifications about stuff.
Well, you will
I
get a
don't
lot
want
of.
all
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Well, then
And
you
like,
missed it.
I know, and that sucks.
It
'Cause I-
does, but it helps me out all the time. Like
Chick Magnet was such a
even local
bop.
bands like Jordan Foley. When I saw him at Judson's, the advertisement I got
wanna
was
go to Judson's.
It was through Spotify. Take me with you because it's my favorite place to see bands,
I'm taking the
food is good.
I'm taking the kids. I actually don't think it's at Judson's, but I bought the boys and their cousin Becca tickets to see Trombone Shorty.
Oh yeah, I told you
Dude.
about that. Right?
Trombone Shorty,
Shody.
He's legit.
Yeah, he looks fun.
Second line royalty.
I hope they enjoy it.
Maisie's middle school jazz band came and played while they had lunch yesterday.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Maisie's such a
Maitland did the
Karen.
same thing.
Maisie's such a
Oh,
Karen.
yeah.
Maisie goes. Maisie said to me, "We should probably be talking about this." But Maisie goes. She goes. It is very nice having music while you're
Live
eating.
music.
I'm like, you are such an old lady, fucking old lady. She wants to like go to Seasons
She's
52
not
where the
wrong.
lady play the piano,
Yeah.
while you're eating some.
Daniel,
It's a low-calorie salad.
Remind me to bring it up on the show what the Santa asked her at Mo's thing that she wanted and what she told.
Yeah, that Santa was great.
Yeah,
All
it was
right.
great.
Did you guys go to Enzion?
Yeah. We didn't watch the movie.
No,
Because we
no,
had
no,
other
no.
stuff to do.
We're
but
not
we made
movie
an
people,
appearance.
but we'll get a free Santa photo. Oh, I talked to Bus about that too, and he's in. Our
Okay,
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yes, yeah, I want to do it. So we'll talk to him another time, but yeah, he's in. Because I was
Okay.
like, dude, we should do this, and he's like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Bus
And-
just doesn't want to work. You guys give him.
And
the
that
ideas.
Santa was getting, that Santa from a lot of people said there's the best Santa they've
Yeah,
seen.
he was.
He was
great.
fantastic.
He was charismatic.
He does.
Oh, I saw the pictures. That's a good ass Santa.
He does.
So
the-
it was not the Santa of Johnny's Other Side a few years ago?
He's a listener.
Yeah,
He's a
he is
BDM.
listener. He is.
Oh, well, he was,
Yeah. Santa.
fun.
Yeah, he's a fun Santa. He's rough around the edges.
You're not recording this?
Wait,
It's
no.
fine.
No. This
That's all we can
Santa,
afford.
It was at the end of the
This
night.
is the
he had
warm-up.
A couple of.
This is the
Yeah. I
warm-up.
just didn't want to.
Most
I can't pay
Santa-
full rate.
Most
Oh, my
Santa
God.
does my favorite bit, and I'm
Most
glad kids
Santa.
don't listen to me. But as soon as Maisie opened the door and he walked in, he goes, "Oh my goodness, your hair got longer."
Oh.
And it got me. I was like, "Oh shit, Santa Claus is here!"
So
like
it's like he's seen.
he does it. Yeah, he does the
Oh, I
thing.
love it.
Like this is a beautiful Santa, and I'm big on my mom. Always, God, I'm getting a little. Gets me a little bit. Like
Wait, we
I
can talk
like
about this.
beautiful Santa Clauses, and that guy's got he can spit he's got all
Oh,
the
he
phrases.
was so good. He made kids that didn't even want to
Yeah,
see
all
him.
the littles that
See
the scream criers, not around him. He's like, "Come, let me hold you." Yeah, it was awesome.
I think even Tracy's son took a picture with him. 'Cause he
Yeah, Mason
warmed him
even
up.
took a photo with him because
13-year-old.
he's a decent Santa. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan, and we know it's the holiday season. So, what would the holiday season be without a wife cast?
Yeah. Andrew Dennis is here. Crystal Van is here. We're doing a
well-
wife cast today.
Might as well add to the noise with a siren. I know that
We love the siren.
our neighbors are doing some remodeling right at
Good
the
grief.
edge of the Christmas season, which is the perfect time to do it.
Do construction people not get the memo that like just do it after the beginning of the year? Like all of my meetings right now are like, let's get back to
Well,
that
you
in
got to
2026.
squeeze in your remodeling before ICE gets all your workers. Right? That's what I'd say.
Construction people do not give a fuck
Yeah,
about
thank you.
you.
Write that down.
They're doing a job.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I saw Brendan. He posted something. He goes, if you're my neighbor and you're getting ready to do roofing, can you give your neighbors a heads up? If they're going to start at 7 a.m. I don't think that's.
Roofers start early because it gets hot.
It does get
and
hot.
So
But
they
he
train
wanted-
themselves.
he
No,
to
this
wanted
is
a
a good
heads up.
question, though. Okay, this is an
Do you
excellent
give
question.
your neighbors a heads up if you're going to have construction starting at 7 a.m.?
No, I do not.
It's something
No.
I've never thought about before. We didn't get a heads up here, and I
What
was
would
here.
it matter?
I don't think it does.
Because it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Well,
just
at least-
I'd rather
over
not know.
Awkwardly telling
I
you
think
it's 2
Brendan-
days.
Brendan said he didn't want to he wouldn't have stayed up until the wee hours of the morning playing video games or watching something.
Well, that's on him.
Had he
You know, if you're
known-
partying all night, but the chat room is saying that 7 a.m. is like the new start time, and I kind of agree because when I'm over here, like when I get here, even on an early day when May's got something, and I'm like, wow, I'm just gonna go to work because she's gone. The people out here that start yard work, it's
Oh my God,
way
way
before.
early.
It's way early, like 7:30, 7:15.
This is a big community. And these yard work people have a lot to get to.
They got a lot to do.
They got to start early.
They do.
Right.
They do.
It's as long as it's daytime. Dawn is start.
yeah.
That's the start of the day.
But some people aren't like that. Some people,
Right.
if you like to sleep in, I remember people.
Crystal, she is a sleeper
Yeah,
inner.
she is, but I don't think you're the like get out of bed, look out, look who's.
Would you?
You march out there like,
No.
what the hell are you doing? There
No.
are people that'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Everybody knows I think I'm big on like being polite with the sound. I don't like people who are rude with the sounds. If you're out there
Yeah.
blasting music at 1 a.m,
You
I
don't-
will go stomping out there.
Yeah, you don't like
But
Puerto
if you-
Rican boomboxes. We've determined this.
Well, I don't care what kind of boombox it is. I don't like any boombox at a certain time.
That's true. All boomboxes matter.
But if you're like doing work on your house, and the guys have a schedule to keep, that is different.
Okay.
I don't know.
I agree. I think you got to
I
be
feel like
reasonable.
it's the intention. Like TC always
Right.
talks about the intention. What's your
Yeah.
intention?
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, but you don't
If
get
you're
to.
revving your race car in your garage next door at 7 a.m, I am gonna go.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say there is another time for you to
yeah,
do this.
but we've talked about
and
intentions.
another neighborhood you need to move to, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Beat
no,
it.
I got you.
Get to the
Scram.
Bithlos.
I love a
Speedroads.
good beat it or scram. You came to the right place if you're going to start saying that. I am definitely a scram guy. I did that. I may have been
Embarrassed your child.
May have
this
embarrassed
weekend.
my child. There were 3 girls on an electric bike.
on the same electric.
On the same
they were
electric bike. It was
stacked up
barely
like a
moving.
totem. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
barely moving.
Stacked
Good
up
fight.
like a totem, and they were bottoming it out in the grass that my dues pay for down here near the near the lake, and they're just digging the kickstand through it and just digging up all the grass. And I may have
Either wall
embarrassed.
Old
riding.
man yells at
Yeah.
other people's grass.
Yeah. Hey, that's my grass. I mean, that's my grass. I pay for that grass, not other people's grass. That's my
Grass.
God-given too. I have 2 things I got to pay. I got
Yeah,
a monthly and a bi-yearly or something like. That's my grass.
Well, their parents pay for that grass too.
No, they don't live around here, dog. They
So-
rode their bike down here,
So
and then they
Daniel
were
goes-
dragging it through the grass. And I said, I may have embarrassed Maisie when I turned to these kids, and I said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Good for you, Daniel.
Yeah, I screamed at the
Good
top of my lungs.
But then I think
They
kids
clap
these
back.
days, they clap back.
clap
They
back.
They
have
don't
no
care.
fear of adults because she
Yeah.
goes, what?
Like that.
What?
Oh, she tried you.
Yeah. And then
All
what
right.
did I say? I turned to her and I said, "You heard me. Knock it off and go home."
Did you say that?
Yes.
And they did.
And
they
Maisie-
went home.
Maisie had danced me, and she like started
Yeah,
quick walking in front.
It was not good, but it was it was a reaction. I reacted. They were digging.
It was a good reaction, though, I will say, because I feel like in that situation, I go way too
They're
crazy.
just destroying
and-
to destroy.
Right.
Well,
If
but
they
I
had-
also was afraid they were going to hit somebody because there are 3 people and they had they could not
Yeah.
keep it up. So, yeah.
You see what I did there? Now I yelled extra loud to make the guys that are doing the construction freak out a little bit, and they stopped. They all stopped.
They're like, what's going on over
They're
there?
like,
They do not understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
little guy yelling around
So,
the yelling.
Tommy has his first band winter rehearsal tomorrow.
This is badass.
It's not a rehearsal.
Or
It is
whatever.
a show.
performance. It's a
Show,
performance.
Are they playing?
I don't know what it's
yeah,
called.
whatever it is.
Are they playing holiday tunes or just what they've learned?
Yeah, sometimes you got to rock around the
Okay,
clock.
so Tommy's in beginning band.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very, and he's only been,
Half a
he's only
year.
had an instrument for 3 months, I think. So, or 4, how many? Well, anyway, short time.
A very short period of
So
time.
it's like,
Sure.
The very yeah.
yeah,
They'll play some like 1930s Dorothy's coming to town.
Dorothy's coming to town.
I mean,
Has he practiced?
Dorothy's
no,
coming to
no,
town.
no,
No.
My sons aren't practicers.
Either
Okay,
that.
yeah. Practice. We talk about practice.
He brought the trombone home a few times, but Tommy gets this. If he's doing something in front of TC and I, he gets this extreme embarrassment goofiness.
Okay.
He will not do it. He's just like,
Interesting.
he's falling all over the couch. He'll make one note and be like, He's just.
How is he going to do this show then?
I hope
No,
they're
no,
teaching him at school.
he becomes a different person, and
Yeah.
when he's
So
out in the
weird.
world, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? When you're at home, that's your place, man. You're comfortable there. You can act like a goof and run around. You can play your trombone naked, fall over the couch. Like, I feel comfortable in my home. I agree with
But
him.
it's almost the opposite, though. It's like he becomes uncomfortable
Really?
when he has to perform for us.
Oh, the name of the song
Something.
is "When Dorothy Makes It to Town."
Yeah.
Somebody said.
He's got a little bit of my brain where you just conform to whatever situation you're in, and you just become
he
that
tells
person.
people what they want to hear, stuff like that. But not at home. He doesn't do that. So I'm hoping he's gonna get up there, and I'm gonna be like, wow, I guess he has been playing this trombone.
Yeah.
Like the math thing. We've talked about his math. He's in this like crazy hard math class, and TC and I look at him like, if you ask him what 6 by 6 is, he's like counting on his fingers, and then.
That's
But
what
he
I
has
do.
a B. He has a B in 8th grade math. He's
Do you
gonna
know I still do
algebra
that
next
though?
year.
Like, I'm not terrible at math. I always have said I'm terrible at math. It doesn't come easy for me. I really had to work on it, and I still count on my fingers to this day as a 49-year-old man going to turn 50. Like, if I have to figure something out, I'm like, and I still do it, Like, I don't make a lot of mistakes, and I'm really slow, and I understand math. I get where it's coming from, and I trust it, but it's just not my thing, man.
It's
It's
just
just
funny.
not my thing.
Yeah.
But good on him for being in the higher level class.
But we just don't know.
With a good grade.
as
We said that
as his
to the
parents.
school. We're like, don't put him in this class. The school's like, we're doing it. We're like, he doesn't know.
Yeah, we're like,
Well, we told
You
the
must
guy.
go to Tom Van Elementary. He does exactly what you don't want him to do.
We're like, who's in charge of putting the kids in the class? There's some guy standing there, a bunch of parents around him, and we're like, sir. I was like, where he's in
plead
the,
to him.
we're like, you don't understand. He's not equipped for this. Like most parents are in there, like my kid can do it. Put him in the higher class,
Yeah.
and we're there going like, don't do this to him. He's not going to do well.
But he's doing
Kid's
it.
doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
just
awesome.
stay out of his business.
That's why. That's
No,
what
something
I love
else
it.
is happening. It was like, there's no way this is like some sort of like they're just pushing him through. Or he's like,
Yeah.
he's good. He doesn't know anything, but
He's the
nice.
ranch king. We love him. Just
Yeah,
get him
yeah.
through because we like him so much.
Yeah.
What if he's
Being likable.
Okay, I will say that he is incredibly likable.
Yes.
He is.
Yeah.
He's fun. When you guys, I'll never forget it. We still talk about it. His sense of humor when he was left alone with me and Andrea, and we were just talking to him, and
Riding
he was
a roller
He was
coaster.
just throwing jokes. Like he's funny.
Sometimes
So
just being likable.
He's charming him up. You think he's charming him up?
There's no charm. It's just like it was also
Well, no, it's
you're just
natural.
Like,
If
feel
he's-
sorry. You're like just let him go.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think they feel sorry for
No,
him.
no, no,
Sorry.
no. But seriously, he's like a nice. He's like, he doesn't know.
I think he's a little bit like you in that he can just like I don't
Assimilate
not like
to-
fake his way through life. Or,
yeah.
yeah.
That'll get you. Yeah.
Back to the trombone. I
Fake it
heard
till you make it.
I heard you earlier in the week saying that you used to fake play.
Oh,
so
yeah.
do you think he'll fake play? Or
Yes.
do
He
you think
already
he'll
said he
100%.
would.
He already
Absolutely.
said it.
It's
Yeah.
confirmed.
Did you tell him you fake played?
No.
And put it in his
No.
mind? No. Oh.
He.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's in
don't
the
tell
blood.
him that.
No, no.
The fake playing Trump.
But when he said he was
instruments
gonna,
in the blood.
when he was saying he was gonna fake play, I was like, I did that.
It made you realize that
Yeah,
some
yeah.
things are just not learned.
I'm gonna sit there tomorrow and watch him fake play.
Oh my god.
I'll be so proud.
No, you should fake
I'm-
watch.
I'm more-
You should fake watch.
I'm
You
more-
should close your eyes and paint eyeballs on your eyes. And then he says, I fake played. And you
I
go,
know
you
exact-
one up and you go, I fake watch.
I know exactly what it'll look like. I don't even need to watch it. Yeah, it was just fake play. And then after, I'm like, you fake played it the whole time. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, then you guys get a high five. You guys get a high five and bond over that.
He'll learn how to real play. I did. You know what I'm saying? He's nervous because it's his first time. Also, Crystal made him, and I hated doing this. I hate it. Still
what
to
did
this
you
day.
make him do?
Oh.
I don't like the way you already started this
Crystal made him.
topic
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I made him.
Well, if
You're-
he doesn't point the argument, then how does he win it?
No, it's not you. You're the responsible
My
parent.
business partner right there, man.
I bought him his concert black outfit. You have to wear concert black. Black shirt, black pants, black shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to have your shirt tucked
Was there
in.
really a rule about no sneakers?
Well, no sneakers, no jeans,
Okay,
no
okay,
t-shirts.
all right.
Yeah,
We had that.
Yeah.
I will say we had that. Now, they allowed sneakers.
You want him to go
He-
up there with his Nikes dirty,
No,
cross-country
we're just
Nikes?
Oh, that-
buying some black on black Reeboks. You know what I'm saying?
Those
Like,
are called
worse.
Dom from West End Trading Company.
Yeah,
Dom
yeah.
from West End Trading Company wears big black Reebok classics.
yeah, they're called the line chef because everybody in the
Yeah,
hospitality
yeah.
industry that
They-
works in the
I
back.
used to
this.
have
So did
Reebok
you get him
classics.
nice loafers or
Yeah,
like
I got him
little
some
dress
nice little
shoes?
slip-on loafers.
Nice.
Oh, he hates them.
They're like part moccasin, part
Yeah,
loafer,
yeah,
but they're
that's-
like leathery.
But
Yeah.
that's
You
in
don't like 'em?
style.
It's in style.
So
Oh,
in style.
What did he say? What did he
Oh, he
say?
doesn't want to. He's embarrassed by it. And I remember when I was
These
four-
make me look like an
Yeah,
F word
but
for
who-
gays.
Everybody has to
Can I
wear
cuss
it.
on here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck if he's embarrassed? I don't care. This is the parenting difference between TC and I. If our kids don't want to do something, I don't care.
Hold on.
You're gonna do it anyway. And if
Uh-oh.
our kids don't want to do anything, TC's like, don't make them do it. And,
they're
and you're
just
the one
babies.
and you're the one that wants grit. He's the one who wants them to be tough and
Yeah.
have grit. And then I'm throwing a football with Tommy the other day, and he's doing that like weird, embarrassed, like, I don't want to move. He's like goofy, dropping the ball, and TC's like, it's because of the way you talk to him.
Oh, that's how he catches the
Because I
ball.
say,
When
I
I'm out
said-
there, father son.
look at the way he catches a ball. It's because you talk to him like a goddamn F word for gay.
No, I don't. I
No.
talk to him like a man.
Yeah.
He talks to him like that.
No.
He goes, he's like,
You
"Come
might
on,
be
come on,
projecting
Tommy."
what you do. That's what the scientists
Down.
say.
I had a list of positive
Hold your
things
list up.
this
It's
time.
huge.
It was all positives today.
like,
I was gonna do the.
Are you doing reverse gripe?
I was gonna do Christmas gifts
Is
today.
this reverse gripe? She's doing reverse. She hijacked you with gripe.
No.
Look, see, this is the band that came and visited at Maisie. They all have on black pants, slacks.
Yeah,
and
it's what
black
you wear.
shoes.
Why are you guys questioning this? Crystal's
See? You
right.
gotta wear
Look,
it.
I'll
Black
say it
pants,
for you.
black
Crystal is
slacks.
right. It's what we had to wear, except I will give this addendum. In Deland, I don't know if it was socioeconomic or not, but they allowed sneakers, and we had a lot of sneakers.
All right.
It was also
But it was all black.
30
You had-
some odd
It
years
was 30
ago.
years ago, but you did wear you had to wear what you had to wear.
It-
You couldn't wear jeans.
This
no
is
jeans.
this is why I'm proud of Tommy. And it really has just as a parent when you see yourself and your kids, I get proud of that. Not of any accomplishments, which is weird. But so the Tommy
I don't think it's weird.
He doesn't want to tuck in his shirt because he never does it. I remember when I was in middle school not wanting to tuck in my shirt either because it was embarrassing.
They have to
Yeah,
do.
I know. No.
I'll tell you why I didn't want to tuck mine in
Andrew,
because I
I'm
had
not-
a
he's
little.
gonna do it. I'm just saying. I remember hating it.
I had a little Dunlap. I didn't want to tuck my shirt in because if I tuck my shirt in, then you could see my little Porky Pig belly.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I know. I remember that. I remember why I didn't want to take my
You
shirt.
can't
kids
be
don't-
up there on a band performance with your whole band wearing concert black, and you come up like a freaking bum with some Reeboks and an untucked shirt.
You can't.
And you're not.
You're right.
You're not doing that. And even if you're allowed to do it, my son is not doing that, and I don't care. Like
But the
it or
cool
not,
kids that parents don't care will be untucked
those
Reeboks. I wanted to be like them.
No, but I
want-
bet the band
Oh my
director
God.
won't the band director say no.
No, he's stressed out.
I mean, sometimes
He's
they
giving
do,
up.
but you're limited because you might tell that kid, you'd be like, hey, man, you need to tuck in your shirt, and then he pulls a gun on you and shoots you.
No,
Oh,
no.
my
That's
God.
a joke. It's a joke. Come on.
He just
It's
That's
too
a joke.
close to home.
They'll
It's
be-
a joke.
There'll be kids wearing black sneakers, and then there's nothing the band teacher can say about it because the kid's like, I can't afford.
Yeah,
that,
if you
or,
can't afford, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean. And Deland,
like I can't wear
Well, I mean,
loafers.
he knows
Yeah.
the people that.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you this.
I'm
I
sure.
got those things at Children's Place for like $11.
No, but it's not nothing
I'm
to do with
just
can't
saying.
afford it. It's
Not caring.
You
Yeah.
you don't want to because
it's the
it's for
neglect
nerds.
is what you're talking about.
it's
I don't
for
want to wear
nerds.
some nerdy
Fine.
loafers.
You look like a nerd, but literally everybody else is going to look exactly the same as you. I don't understand it. Like
Not
you're literally
everybody.
all going to be wearing the same.
Not
thing.
everybody.
There'll be 5 kids with sneakers, and they'll be cool.
And those are going to be
He said- that's what Tommy said. He's like, not everybody's gonna be wearing loafers. And then I almost was like, he's right. He knows because I remember thinking that too when my mom made me. I don't think
But
she
you
ever
need to
made me.
explain to him, though. You need to explain to him that it's impossible for him to have that because his parents care too much. In order to get the authentic look, you would have to have parents that completely forget you need loafers and show that level of not caring.
I don't- but-
and then you can have both.
But then he'll say like, does anybody care that I'm wearing loafers and these? And then,
Well, obviously Crystal does, so that blows your
I am the mother.
Yeah, you're the boss.
TC and I have the parenting style. You know how like some people say like we're a unit and we'll go in the room and we'll come up with our response and then we'll come up and we're going to give our unified response. This is not what we do.
You guys
not what
a
we-
little
You
bit.
undermined each
Yeah,
other?
do you? A little bit?
Yeah. He'll say something I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
Okay. All right. All right.
And then he'll go in
Can
the
you
room
give
and
me
be
an
like,
example
"The
without
mother
turning the show into that? Because I'm just like, do you have an example that you're thinking of something where you were like, I'm going to do this, and he's
right
like,
now.
absolutely not.
We're doing it right now.
No,
He ain't going to the
so
room
you
with
really
Tommy.
want him to wear
No, I
sneakers
don't.
just to be cool?
no.
Oh.
I'm
He'll go in there and be like, Tommy, you can untuck your shirt. If there's a
But
if there's-
why?
If there's one other kid
Why
that has
loosen
their
the
shirt
Why
untucked,
loosen the guidelines for him? How does that make him better?
because
because TC likes to tell people what they want to hear.
No, but he knows it's not making the situation better. How does it make the situation better to go like, hey, I know it's the rules, but don't do it? How does that increase his power on Earth?
no, I'm not gonna tell. You know,
It does it.
he
Told him last night already.
the untucked shirt. The wizard's wife was with me.
So you already told him he could untuck it.
I like when people come over that I know are on my side. This is with therapists too. And then I
This is a
said,
very telling wife cast, and we're only 17 minutes in.
and then I started saying my side of it, and then the wizard's wife was like, "Yeah, you can wear it untucked." I'm like, anyway. So
Okay, I'm
So
gonna go
where
back
are we
to
at?
Daniel's.
Is he going to
Well,
wear
we
it
won't know.
untucked?
We won't know until
We'll
Thursday.
find out.
Wow.
Stay tuned.
Wow.
I'm making a joke, and I know, and it's all contradictory. Everything I say, I know I'm saying the wrong thing. I acknowledge that. I just know that when I was in middle school, I remember all these rules like tuck in your shirt, loafers, and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I honestly remember like, can I just wear black sneakers and
TC
untuck my shirt? Like I know the kids in my band, like half of them are not gonna do this.
Right,
Our-
right.
And then I want to be with them. Not
But don't you want to be the extraordinary? Don't you want to do the good things and don't
Not
you want to
admit-
check off accomplishments, or do you just want to be accepted by people that never check off accomplishments?
Well,
I think-
accomplishments weren't ever a thing when I was in middle school.
It
and high
was to
school.
me,
It
like, I
wasn't-
wanted
it wasn't
to-
like I wanted to strive. I just wanted to be like cool and fit in and not be looked at as
Got you.
the nerd.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
had different experiences then.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I wanted to be like a
didn't
really
wanna
good
achieve-
drummer. I wanted to be the section leader. I wanted to do things
Okay,
right.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no,
right, no, but our Tommy and I think TC too just want to blend into the back.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense.
Our band in middle school, our middle school band shirts were bright gold, yellow. with
I
big
got you.
puffy sleeves.
Oh my god.
And the boys had to wear a shiny blue cummerbund,
Cummerbund.
and the girls had to wear like a big blue scarf.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I had to
Yeah,
wear
that's a lot.
white
And white pants.
Yeah, I had white pants too.
Yeah,
And we were purple.
Yeah.
We had
I
purple. I had to
hated
wear
it.
a purple. You know the hat that Bucko Bruce wears? And I fucking hate Bucko Bruce. You know that dumb hat Bucko Bruce wears?
I don't
That's
know.
what Deland Middle had.
don't
I had
know what
white pants and a
Bucko-
purple Bucko Bruce
to wear a hat?
with the feather out the top. Bucko Bruce for Tampa Bay. Their original mascot, not when they went, hey, Bucko Bruce is gay, let's get a skull.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Tampa.
No, I know.
Your mascot's Bucko Bruce. He's a gay pirate. He has a big purple hat.
Oh, I tried to tell Tom. I was like, well, me and Crystal were like, we had it way worse than you do.
I know. I'm
you
like,
could-
at least you just get to wear black.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
just
black
like
is
Jack
pretty-
White.
yeah.
You
You look
it's
like
all
John
black.
Wick. You look
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
White, John Wick, Johnny Cash.
If he gets into marching band, then that's you gotta wear that.
You know,
Yeah,
I
I
did
don't think
notice
he'll never
his
get in there.
his pants.
You don't want to.
Tommy and I have our body types are a little bit more similar, and we have higher hips, right? So like nobody understands this, but like our pants sit higher. TC used to make fun of me and call me Urkel because I wear my pants up too high. And I saw Tommy.
That'll get a blowjob.
I saw Tommy with this tucked in black shirt and his black pants. They were up
Did
so
I do that?
high. I was like, pull those down. But then when you pull them down, it feels like they're about to fall off because
Yeah.
they're on the bottom side of your hips.
You need them on the bones. Yeah,
But
hold
the
'em up.
bones are up here, so it like, and I'm like, oh man, he looks like a long-legged cowboy.
He's gonna be tall, right?
I hope
They're a pretty
so.
tall
I don't
guy.
know.
Then he'll tell Dad, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
No,
He'll
yeah,
look down on you.
I wish he
can't
told
see
me
him.
that.
Yeah, I
he
can't
don't
see
want
him doing that.
He doesn't want to, like, he's not driven. You know what I'm saying? Like, Maisie's driven. And then,
Who knows? He might go through puberty.
Yeah,
and
everything changes and whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's
You change
different.
100 different times.
You're born the way you are, and that's why I love him for it. And that's why I don't want to, I should be harder on him, but it's like, the
Well, it's
mentality.
not harder on him. I'd say it's like, don't take away all the challenges.
Well,
Yeah.
because he's got my brain a little bit. I remember the frustration of going through life.
But he
questioning-
has to go through frustrations
Yeah, well, it
to
didn't.
become a person.
You have to do
I
things
know.
you don't want to do.
Yeah, because
I
I would
know.
say you're a pretty darn good person.
Right, so let him go through the frustrations.
For
so
a
he can
lot of
become-
the frustrations you went through taught you a lot of really good, rewarding things. So if you take all that out, then you don't get you get a different version.
Dressed like a clown in beginning band in a bright gold cummerbund blue white jeans did not teach me anything. I'm still frustrated.
You still
by
think
Incorrect.
about it.
No,
Yeah.
incorrect.
I'm still
Right.
mad that the
No.
teacher dressed us like clowns.
You're framing that
and
wrong.
Embarrassed me.
You're framing that wrong. He didn't dress you that way to embarrass you. He dressed you that way because that was the rules. And being part of a team, doing what everybody else does, realizing that we all have to do it at the same time, pushing that whole level through. We're all uncomfortable in these stupid outfits, and we're all doing this together. There's value in that. And if you don't see that, you'll never see that.
Well, I never saw it. That's why I'm 43 years old. If I saw, I'm like, yeah, that taught me a lot.
No, I
Then
mean, like right now, you
yeah.
should be able to see that. But if you don't, I'm saying I'll never be able to convince you of that.
No, I know.
You'll never be able to.
No. Oh, trust me, I know. I know.
We
I've
all
been
know.
told 3 different times this week of things that happened in my life that just apparently didn't happen
No.
because he knows my memories better than me.
No,
Uh-oh, here we go.
I question, and I got an email from
He
a guy.
questions so many things. Why can't you just sit and let people say something and let it be? Why you got to question it?
I brought this up to the wizard's wife, and she agreed with me. Where-
Sounds like she just
Yeah, but
wants
you're
to
just
agree
surrounding
with
yourself
you.
with people that agree with you.
Well, I love that. It's way easier to live like that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Next topic.
No. The Daniel's DeLand teacher that got caught jacking off in a
Okay, but
park
I disagreed
bathroom.
with you about this.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand.
Yeah, I said
because
it was just a passing comment. I didn't want to linger on it really because he's no longer with us. But my guidance counselor got arrested for masturbating in a park.
Yeah, and then I said that's what I was like. Was it a gay sting because that happened? And
I'd have
you're
to
like,
pull
no.
the clip because it felt more like it was. Oh no, he didn't.
Okay,
and
listen.
it's always
That's what it
that.
feels.
And
It
That's
feels-
what it feels like to me too.
No, but I
But it's
I
not-
would have
it's
to
not
pull
meant
this
that
one.
way.
I would have to pull this one
It
because
is-
I'm almost positive that
I said
when-
how. I was just questioning how because it was
by
like,
the police. That's all that you need to say. You know what I mean?
but
Like, what do you
isn't it
mean how? See, you're doing. It's a clever way.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a
Next
clever.
topic.
No. It's a clever way of saying I don't believe that.
That's not true.
It is.
I was interested in the how. Because how was the cop? Was the cop They're randomly.
Why would I know the details of that? Why would anybody know the details?
That's what
35
I
years
said.
ago.
is
Well,
how would you know? But
you
maybe
don't.
I just laid a scenario out there like,
Well,
okay,
you
there's a
weren't
kid at the park,
curious?
and he goes and he tells his mom, I have to go to the bathroom, but there's like a weird guy in there. And he's like doing something
Right,
weird. And then the
right.
mom goes in and looks, and he's in there jacking off. So she calls the police. The police come, and they're like, this guy's in the bathroom. And then he gets arrested. That is totally plausible that happened. But, like, why do we have to know? He always has to know the why. It's not a disbelief thing. That I have
why
learned.
was this guy doing it?
He just needs to know, like, why.
Why would I waste my
and
time on why this guy
I-
wanted to masturbate in a park? That's his.
Well,
That's on him.
I was just
I
curious
don't
of
care.
how he got caught.
Well,
That's
But
the
you're, like,
interesting
curious
part.
about a detail that nobody would know.
there could be 1,000 different ways to get
And it's
caught
35
masturbating
years
in a
ago
park,
or so.
you know? And there's no record of it. I actually tried to answer your question. I went back and tried to look it up to give you like an answer of like, okay, here's the how and the why or whatever. But
Because that was the interesting part to me is like, oh yeah, they were doing a '90s gay park because that used to happen. Cops used to do
they
stings
still do
in
these,
parks.
by the way. They still do these.
It was just more prevalent back when it was like way less socially accepted to be gay.
Well,
back
more
in the
gay
80s
men,
and 90s,
yeah,
you know?
and more gay men would congregate in parks for sex
because that's the only place they had.
Correct.
And then they do these things. So then I was like, was he wrapped up in that? Was it a weird, like random, wrong place, wrong time, like the Tuttle payola thing, where it just happened to be like, God, I'm so horny. You need to jack off in the bathroom in a park, and then the cop was in there taking a piss on his patrol, and then he heard the guy. Like,
But you
that's
want to
the
know,
interesting-
like, you want to know the documentary about every detail. This is not a possible thing to know. Who cares?
all right.
There we go.
So we'll move on.
Yeah, that was a weird one, man. I remember, and I don't think it was a gay thing because I think he stayed with his family and everything was fine after that.
There's a guy. Okay, there's a particular guy who I see all the time around our area, like within a 1 to 2 mile radius of our home. And he's always on a bike, and he's always got, a lot of bags on his bike. And I've seen him at the parks before, multiple parks. And whenever he's there, I leave because he makes me really uncomfortable. And he goes into the bathrooms, and he's in there like yelling and screaming in the bathroom. And then
He's mentally ill, homeless.
yeah, he's
man.
a mentally ill homeless person. But like, I just imagine a scenario like that. Like, you're a mom at a park, and you're like, something is going on in that bathroom, and I'm uncomfortable, and I got to get out of here. And I just think that story probably is something like that.
Why? What's he
Well,
doing in
how
there?
loud
Aren't
can
you?
you
Yeah.
jack
What's
off?
he yelling? What are the things he's saying?
He's yelling at himself in the mirror.
I may know the most about jacking off, or a lot of our listeners do, but I know a lot about it.
Are you claiming this right now? You better be careful.
I know
Careful
a lot
what you
about
claim.
jacking off. I don't like.
How many times do you got to do it? Every day?
A lot of men.
Yeah.
Men do.
I'm about an everyday guy.
Men know a lot
Yeah.
about jacking off, a lot, and
Yeah.
I'll
Mary
die on that hill.
And women typically know a lot.
They don't
about
know.
bitching at us about dumb shit.
Women don't know about jacking off as much. Men
yeah,
know.
you guys don't like to
That's
finger
why I'm
your
curious.
holes as much.
So then, like, you get arrested for jacking off in a park. I'm like, well, I know a lot about jacking off. How loud are you doing it? Or what's happening during it? You have so many questions.
Can I tell
Why don't you have more questions?
Listen,
Stop questioning everything.
when you're doing,
What else are you supposed to do?
when you're doing that in the bathroom, I always know.
Oh.
Well, you're right there 1 foot away. 'cause
Well,
they're pulling.
so
my
was
God.
somebody else. So was somebody else at the park.
Jesus
And there's a lot of
Christ.
echo in those park bathrooms.
No.
There's no bath mats in there.
I can go to every park in Orlando and jack off without getting caught.
Okay.
In
Challenge.
fact,
I'll do it
should
right
we,
now.
Should we debut it now for 2026?
Yeah.
This is a good segue.
Is that your Masogi?
For 2026,
I'll go- I'll
the Tom
say
and
this.
Dan Masogi is
This-
to go and collectively
By the way-
jack off. I'll jack off in the ladies, just to be fair.
I'll go one step further. This should not be illegal. This should be legal.
It's not if you don't get caught. People jack off at work all the time and tell me about it.
I'll go one step further. I've done it at probably a half dozen national parks. I was camping there.
I've jacked off on your camping trip. I'm gonna look you in the eyes and say, it.
Yeah.
yeah. I fucked my wife on your camping trip, and that was some good canussing.
Should that be illegal? Anyway, all right. I
Oh,
shouldn't
that
have
felt
said any of
good.
this.
That felt good to say that. You know, I've never jacked off at work, and I know a lot of friends have. I have a lot of buddies that I've never, not even one time.
I'm so glad I work from home.
Men
No.
are horny all the time. Anyway,
We are.
So,
we kind of are.
Not all of them.
I got no.
You
that's true.
two are.
Yeah, no.
I did a
Well, as you
poll.
get older,
You want to talk about me? Just want to get my real quick. My wife's. I want to thank you
Okay.
for helping me poop in a box for Dr. Powers.
The other bathroom thing.
Yeah, I did, and I'm all done with it. I did my blood test and I did my my poo-poo in a box test, and I'm gonna get
Did you have to get the upside, like the hat you put in the toilet?
Yes!
Yeah, they shouldn't call it a hat.
Paper hat.
They shouldn't call it a hat. For people with limited IQ, they may get mixed up, and
So
you
it
don't want
looks
them doing that.
it looks like the tissue paper thing you put on the toilet to like protect yourself, but it's got a thing where it won't go into the toilet. And Daniel, he was first like, "Oh, I don't know. This is my first poop. It's probably going to be
my poop's,
diarrhea."
Like, I don't know
so I
about
was
you,
like,
not to get too, because I know poop is different, but we're talking about bodily
Let's
fluid.
back up a little bit. What are you looking for? What are you doing here with Dr. Powers?
I'm trying to. My stomach is always fucked up.
and he's
so.
had the colonoscopy top to bottom. He's good.
So
but
you're
there
looking for,
has
like,
to be
food
something
sensitivity?
food.
Yeah, so
Okay.
short of the long is, in order to not be a hypochondriac, and
We
assume
get
that this
every
is
test.
cancer, right? To be a better person, they scoped my stomach and then they scoped my butt, and both are great. So it's got to be like either food sensitivity, and then once I've ruled that out, then I can just shake Tom's hand, hand him the money, and say, "You were right, crazy the whole time." Right?
Their anxiety.
Right?
What do you get?
Yes.
You have
That's
like
it.
So there were
So in
ideas-
order to do it better, and you would say
He
that,
does
like,
have
rule out the stuff I got, right?
And when
do-
you give me the money, I'm like, this will happen again in 3 years.
but it's money. It's just it's money. It at least makes them feel better.
So there were
Usually faster
there were
than
3
that.
vials.
Not every year.
Oh yeah.
Every 2.
3 vials we had to fill up with
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so Daniel plops onto this paper. He's in the bathroom, and
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's a strong paper.
yes,
It's very
it is.
strong.
Very
Okay.
strong, but it's
Very
flushable.
strong.
So he's in the bathroom that has the door on it, and I'm out there with these 3 vials, and I'm reading. And I said, "Okay, this is what I need. It's got a little spoon."
I didn't
here,
make her
spoon
do
it
anything. By the
in.
way, I didn't make her do anything. I don't want you animals thinking that, like,
But how
I was
are you
like, hold
supposed
your
to do this
hands
by
out, and I
yourself?
shit in my wife's hands,
No.
and then I have her do
He's
this.
spooning it himself. I'm
Yeah.
not touching any poop.
You
or
gotta
anything.
spoon it.
Okay.
So then he spoons it, and he gives me back the vial, but then you have to
Agitate.
shake it.
Agitate.
And this thing starts making
And
the
she's
like,
like, it's making gross noises. And she starts going,
and I start. He goes, "It's not
And
that
I'm
bad.
like-
it's not that bad." And
I'm
I
like,
look
stop
at
barfing.
it,
I'm
and
like,
I go,
look at it. It's fine. And then she looks at it. She starts heaving.
No,
Maisie
why?
comes running
eyes
in.
watering.
Why are you helping him?
Because it
She's
is-
a helper. I told her I would do it by myself.
there's no way you could have done read the
See, because she
instructions.
thinks I'm a goddamn idiot.
Where
That's the answer.
There's no way to read the instructions and poop into this guy's a businessman.
Yeah. Thank
he
you.
owns a.
TC, have you ever done this?
This
before?
company is worth
There are certain things
$3
you
million.
have to do.
Thank you for sticking up for me.
There
I
are-
appreciate
There
that.
are certain things you have to do with each
Wait,
vial. The red vial, you have to
I made
use
that
the
up.
scoop, and you have to you have to get it
I
to a
was like,
certain
what?
time.
I don't know.
I was impressed.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way to know.
Like
Yeah.
there's so many stipulations, and if you do it wrong,
And you're
then
supposed
they
to get it
don't-
from different parts of the stool.
Different
Yeah,
parts
yeah,
of
you
the
gotta get the
stool.
liquid.
And I did it
You
right.
gotta-
I did do it right. Look, man, I want some relief. I don't want to be dealing with this. But I will say that if you're thinking about doing it, the fact that Dr. Powers can have that sent directly to your home, you don't have to see anybody or talk to anybody.
Well, I would rather
is
go
fantastic.
and just give you like poop in the hat and leave, and then somebody else comes.
I
in.
don't know if they do that unless
Why
it's
do I
like
have to do
rich
that?
people. I think
because
maybe
they're mixing it like some in these vials. It's mixing with something,
Yeah.
so to like.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, can
Yeah.
can I just go to the lab and do
Oh
that?
my
You're not
and then
wrong.
You
know how
can.
you
It's
do
just
a
cheap.
urine,
This is cheaper.
you do the urine sample and you put it in a little door, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you walk out
Yes,
of the bathroom
yeah.
and somebody comes and gets your
Hey.
urine sample out of the little door. Why does? Can we?
I'm
do that
glad
with
you
poop?
mentioned that. The little urine door. Everybody that's been to the urologist or the doctor knows about it. Here's a fun thing you can do. When you put your urine back in, shut the door. That's what they're listening for is the sound. Then quickly open it back up and stick your face. I've done it. And stick your face directly
Oh, my God.
into the door. So when they open it, you're right there. And you're like,
Daniel,
oh, I'm sorry.
People these days don't like things like that.
I do
They
pranks.
don't
anyway.
like younger
I'm
people.
always doing little
No.
jokes.
Younger people are like,
Yeah.
ugh, what are you doing?
I'm always doing little jokes.
So
everywhere I
like
go.
laugh with you.
But let me tell you about drop. So they send you this UPS envelope, special envelope, and huge on it. You got to sign it. Huge on it. It says human specimen.
Yeah.
Well,
big
I have to
doo-doo
go
bag.
to the UPS store to drop this shit off.
Thank you for
Literally.
doing that.
And it is 20 people deep. And I'm standing there with a thing that says human specimen in the
Do
line.
you
they
have
know.
to refrigerate it?
Yeah.
I
if
had
you-
to
if-
refrigerate
yeah,
it, and
you
then
do.
I took it to them. And of course, the line's going real fast, everybody. And then the fucking lady in front of
You
me.
put the
yeah.
doo-doo in your fridge?
Yeah.
The downstairs.
The downstairs garage.
Yeah,
fridge.
it taints everything. That
No, no,
doo-doo.
no, no.
No. It's in vials.
It's in vials.
You have to click the vials. You have
But
it.
you think exactly like Maisie.
Like-
Just
I
so
don't
you know,
want it.
she's like,
never-
fridge, shit fridge.
Never
it's
eating anything from
three.
that fridge.
It's 3 things deep of like containment. You have to sign the back. So
Yeah,
I'm standing there,
it's
and
a
this
mess.
lady starts taking forever, and I'm just standing there with human specimen, and then just waiting while everybody's looking at
Well,
my
thank you for doing
human
that. I should have
specimen.
my results from Dr. Powers next week. My blood and
Merry
my doodle.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. to
TC
me.
wanted me to call Dr. Powers to ask him about my my food sensitivity because I don't know, I might have some sensitivity to bread. But anyway, I don't want to have to poop in a sheet.
Yeah.
I don't want to
It
do
was
that.
very easy. Like
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
that
the
bad.
build up, the
Just
stress
take my
of it,
blood work. Why do you
Yeah.
have to take my poop?
because they have to know if
Yeah,
it's,
they want to know, and also
it's
like
better.
I had to kind of correct some things. You know, like you get around the holidays, you like to eat good and drink good, and I'm like, nah, I had to. I'm not drinking right now, and now my it's amazing when you're not drinking, your shits go back to the way shits are supposed to look like.
Can they
Wow.
just poke you? Don't they do where they poke you on the back 30 times?
Yeah,
But
they
there's
have that.
just
with it.
more
There's
about
all different kinds
That's
of it.
like,
Anyway,
yeah,
anyway.
allergies.
I don't
But
want
I'll
to poop
give
in
you
a cup.
I'll give you more updates about this soon.
Yeah.
But I would like to
But-
point out that I told you that I would do this all by myself, and she's such a helper that she insists on doing you insist on doing almost
But
everything.
do you think you could have done that by yourself?
I do. I do think I could have,
Okay.
but I know that
So you open
I
the door,
know-
he's like slipping
Do
it
you
in.
know how it feels to go?
She's
through
taking your
life?
independence, Daniel.
You're killing independent Dan.
Well, that
Is that the way he said it? You're killing independent Dan. I just watched that episode. It's freaking Seinfeld still holds up.
It kind of goes into. So, can we tell you about Daniel and I's gift of the?
I don't want this.
Gift of the
This makes me
Magi.
just look like a full blown idiot.
Yes, but let's take a break first,
'Kay.
and then you can tell us about it when we get back. I have a different idea than school photos to raise money.
Alright.
I got a prank that we could do on our listeners. I want to talk about Daniel buying Andrea Christmas gifts. Moms don't do 69.
well, that's gonna tie in perfect. Oh yeah,
We got a lot.
moms don't do 69. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, guys, we will be back. I'm going to play some Christmas music for you. We work with this is my my plug once a year that I do for Pirates Press Records and that publishing company. We work with them. We've worked with them for, almost 10 years now, and they've always given us the ability to play some of the best punk rock, rock and roll, hip hop, and just all around great music and keep it in our shows. And I
Okay.
just want to thank them for allowing us the ability to do that, because it's a pretty big deal to be able to play a lot of the bands that we get to play. So enjoy this song, and we will be back with more right after this. All right. Cool.
All right.
Wherever you want to pick
Yeah,
it up.
we could just go right
Yep.
back into it. I just wanted to break it. So
No,
that
I'm
we
glad you
could,
did. That'll actually work out better. I'll go here. All right. You want me to bring us back?
Yes.
You see that dolphins are benching Tua?
I saw that they were talking about it. Yeah. The what was the thing we were just going into?
The gift of the Magi.
Okay.
But it's your buying Christmas gifts.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, we're coming back. I thought we were listening to music.
No. We're running
You're
like
doing that later.
Yeah, I'll put that in later.
Go.
All right. Here we go. Bring us back in 3, 2.
What's this?
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan.
We're doing Wifecast today. So what about the Christmas gifts?
Yeah.
So,
You want to take? Yeah. Hit
so
it.
Daniel and I never buy each other gifts really because we buy
We used
whatever.
to.
Right? Yeah.
We used to buy a
but
lot of gifts, but then we got to a point where we're like, what are we doing?
We buy ourselves stuff during the year, but I was like, I don't need anything and stuff. But I've had my eye on a gift for a while, but I will never pull the trigger for myself.
Especially if it's like over $100.
It just
Like that's a no-no for Andrea.
$100, that doesn't get you nothing
I know.
nowadays.
I know.
I know, but like anything
don't
that's
need
like over,
anything.
she's like, I don't need
and
it.
especially like just something like this. So
You are notoriously cheap.
okay, yes, I am.
You
I
are.
just don't
And I'm not saying
need
that.
to spend money.
Yeah,
Like-
you don't spend money. I spend money.
Yes, you do.
I can't stop spending money.
Yeah, you and me. Because it feels good, right?
I'm at that mall or Target every day. I don't know what I'm doing.
Take me with you. I want to get some.
I can't.
It releases chemicals when I spend
No,
money.
I can't.
Filling a hole. It's
I
filling a
love it.
hole. There's like a void.
Yeah,
that's
it's
being
almost
filled
like my
with those
parents being
receipts.
dead. I want to spend all my money to make them come back.
So I finally said, okay, if you want to buy me a gift, because I bought him something, this is what you're going to buy me. And it's a Cricut machine. that I've had my eye on forever.
What's that?
Yeah.
I've always wanted one, but they're
now-
always so expensive.
Well,
So
I
go to
may
the
have
same
one
thing.
for you.
So there's this Cricut machine. It's like you can put decals on things. You can the one that I had my eye on.
Jesus Christ! Even Concrete Toad King has a Cricut
So
machine.
you can
Listen.
emboss. You can
Toad
do
says,
leather.
"I got a Cricut
You
machine."
can
Like her water bottle over there, if she wanted to print like
Some
Andrea in a certain
sticker.
font, a vinyl
Label
sticker,
maker.
it's not a label maker.
It's a
I like.
huge-
He's shitting on it. Shit on it. Come on. This
No,
is.
I don't know.
Come here, boy. This is where you can shine.
yeah.
Get in this show and shit on that
make-
Cricut machine.
You can
can
etch
make
glass.
designs.
Etch glass with some
Oh,
of them.
okay,
too.
so it's
so
You can do leather crafts and
Correct.
stuff. You can do like literally, you could do pretty much.
Fancy label maker.
I'm
Get her.
laying in bed and I'm like, okay, so this is what you're going to buy me. I'm gonna order it with my account, because I have an account and I can get like a lot of money off on it. They were doing a sale and it was the first time I was ever ordering one. I can get a lot of money off. So okay, I'm gonna order it. And he's
And
like,
it was a sizable. And we were sitting in bed like doing
sitting
this
in bed. And he's
together.
like, order
Now-
the things so I can emboss, order the things so I can etch
Are they
glass.
attachments?
Yes, like the head thing.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, done, order. So then
Well, I mean,
then last night I was like, hey, the Cricut came in and he got visibly angry and I'm like, what? He's like, you're not supposed to look. And I was like, what are you talking about? I ordered the Cricut machine and it came in and all the attachments and everything
you're like,
came
"I've
in.
had it
I've
for
had
weeks."
it and it's in the closet. And he goes, what? I ordered it. And I said, no, we ordered it in bed. And he goes, what? And he's looking. He ordered the Cricut machine.
Did you order from Amazon?
no, I ordered from Cricut.
Well, I sure hope they have a return.
So he
policy.
called
Yeah, they
last
do. I
night.
had
He
to
called
call
last
him.
night to try to like. 'cause
But
I
like,
don't
no, I fell
think his
asleep.
system-
What did you
okay,
forget?
here's the fucking thing. When she does these things, she never pulls the trigger
You
same
were
day.
yeah-ing her though when she was ordering it. You did a little yeah. You weren't really listening.
Paying
and then
attention.
later
And
you
he
were
fell- he
like,
fell
oh,
as-
I got to do that thing I forgot about.
Would yours have come on time? Mine's been here for.
Bitch, mine come on time. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna give it to you on the 27th and be like, oh, God,
Oh, it hasn't even shipped.
Mine shipped.
Well, he
It's
called last
just
night.
in the mail right
He
now,
called
lost
last night to
somewhere
see if he could
in the
stop
mail
it.
somewhere.
But so
I had
yes,
fallen asleep during that, but you never pulled the trigger the same day, and I don't remember her ever buying it. I remember the full discussion. I remember going
I'm
through
putting
all.
it in my cart.
I
as
know,
we're
but
talking.
okay. How many times do you hold a cart full of hundreds, if not thousands, of items? And I'm like, I go in there to buy one thing in Amazon, and I add like, pencils. I add pencils to the cart. I go into the cart. There's 1,000 things in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because I
There's
never
1,000
pulled it.
things saved
I
in the
never
goddamn
pulled it.
cart. All I wanted is my pencils for the work. And then I'm like, I have to delete everything. Don't delete anything out of the cart. I'm saving those. I'm like, fucking
Well,
write them down.
I had to pull the trigger, and I told you because I could get so much money off. I had to pull the trigger.
But I got the
like
same. I got
$200
$200 off. I got the same amount off.
Right, but I didn't want to order it under your account because I already have like a Cricut account that we can then do all the stuff with.
So now I gotta return mine. Then I gotta eat like a $40 restocking fee.
Well,
And I'm sure she's not going to bring that up again, being that she's never talks about money or how
These
much
companies
we spend or
that are
anything.
now charging restocking fees
Oh, yeah.
should be ashamed of themselves.
yeah. Well,
But I will say-
I do know someone who has a problem, and they might be listening right now, with ordering things on Amazon and then just returning them, like over and over, to where Amazon said,
Right.
"We are not going to do this for you anymore."
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing?
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy things and return them so many times that Amazon's like, yeah,
That's
sorry.
what they
You have a
told me.
problem.
You get on a red flag.
Yeah, like
Oh my
you
God,
on that?
that's
Like,
that's
if- it's not
McCarthyism.
me.
That's
Oh.
the Red Scare. That's what they think
Yeah,
they're
you're-
communists.
No, they have to flag like people that are addicted to just the chemical buying it, and they don't even want it, and then they
And
just
it's a
return
cost
it.
thing too.
Yeah,
If
they
it-
become
if it's
addicted.
Yeah.
over a certain
If you're not
cost.
making money for us, we're not doing this.
There's a
service.
ton
Yeah.
of people in the chat room that know people that have been blackballed from returning stuff on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yes.
I did not know that was a thing.
Because everything in society that's a problem is addiction. And
mental illness, yeah, addiction and mental illness. Or if we could solve both of those, we're good.
Utopia.
We're it'd be the most lovely place in the world.
you
Super
just-
complicated.
Utopia?
No,
he said
Utopia.
utopia.
I was
Yeah.
like, hey, did you
Which
put
always
together a
reminds
word?
me of Fruitopia, which was that was a great drink.
oh,
Fruitopia.
gross.
So
I loved
if
Fruitopia.
Amazon's offering free returns, there's going to be a large contingent of society that just gets addicted to one-click buying. Every time they feel sad, they just like
But then later when the thing comes, they're like, I shouldn't have done that.
they got the dopamine already.
Yeah.
So then it gets and they just return it. They're like,
my
free returns,
God.
and Amazon's like, no more.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this is addiction.
Or does it cost them something to
yeah,
return?
yeah, because because they offer that.
Well, no.
for
Can
the-
this person now still buy from Amazon, but it will cost them to
I don't know.
return it? Or
That-
are
I
they
don't know.
totally?
Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you find out? Why can't they return it? What did? No, I'm, sorry,
I'm
guys.
surprised you're not asking these
I-
questions.
I don't know why.
this makes total sense. Jacking off in a bathroom and getting arrested makes
Oh
no
my God.
sense.
Let me ask you a question. How does Amazon make money?
Huh? Well, they sell
Because I feel- but
an
they-
insane amount of garbage.
Oh, I guess they have their
Right.
own brand. But okay, before they had their own brand and it was just like
Books.
other
was
sellers
books.
on their website, but they're doing the delivery. How is Amazon making money?
Okay, I saw this at a mini
Prime?
documentary. So, but
Prime?
it's all sales and then subscriptions and stuff. But Jeff Bezos, he came up with a ridiculous organization
Yeah.
method for
I
selling
know
books.
why they're popular.
Okay, and then they
I'm
just turn
asking how are they making money? But now I realize when I'm saying this, they have their own
See,
brand. the
she
Amazon
has to speak
Basics
things
and
out
stuff.
loud
No,
to
it's
understand.
the subscription though.
But
that,
is
Yeah.
that what it is? $140 a year per person?
yeah,
That's how they make
I
money?
think
Yeah.
that's
And-
their main revenue stream is
The
doing that.
subscription.
and it's the people they're preying on the people that
Has it-
they
And
don't.
if you sell through Amazon, you're selling you're selling your product. You're getting such a
Do
smaller
they pay
amount.
a fee?
Yes.
Sellers
oh yeah.
pay a fee to Amazon?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you're selling them the stuff super cheap, basically because Amazon, everybody uses a kind of damn monopoly
Yeah,
of
it is.
online buying.
now Prime,
So
NFL.
you have-
Everything on Amazon is more expensive than everywhere else.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
they can slowly increase the
Yeah.
prices. Then
Yeah.
they learn
now
your
I'm paying for convenience.
Well, they wanted you to do that,
Yeah.
and we're there now. So I still drive around and shop
and there's
if I can find it cheaper.
you know how much data they have on all Americans, all the global buying, the market of like what you're buying.
That's why they can predict trends.
Then they
and-
can direct market to
Yeah.
you. So then the marketing
and
Amazon
surge pricing.
Yes, surge and change.
Well, that part is terrible because
As
everything
Christmas
they
gets
offer
clo-
me, I think is trash and I hate.
Well, it's all trash.
I'm like, you don't,
Yeah.
you don't even really know me, Amazon.
Well, that kind of goes back to Andrea's. Like most of the time, like I throw things at her. I'll get you this. I'll get. No. She's like, I don't need it. It's trash.
How well do
No,
you
I just
really
want
know?
less stuff. Like I feel
Yes.
like we have so much stuff.
I
Yeah.
think-
Oh, you and Tom are on the same
I
page.
think we've gotten somewhere this year
Nice.
with family and buying experiences instead of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
TC has like had a blowout recently of like, I don't want stuff. I don't want any more stuff. No
Yeah.
more. Well, guess what happens 2 weeks before Christmas? And he's like, our kids don't have enough. I have to buy more.
No.
He goes on Amazon, starts panic buying $50 things.
Why want the magic of Christmas?
Well,
Yeah.
You
They
really
want
have
that.
magic.
God, I feel bad because
And
like
then
there's
they
gonna be
reply-
no. The only magic in our house is there's no magic for adults in our house, and I thought about that. I'm like, are we doing this wrong? Like, because I do. Like, I've looked at you, and I'm like, man, I think like seriously, even this morning.
Oh, I brought remote control cars.
I need to do something because
tons
like,
of garbage.
I
for
got
adults, you said
I
that?
have like now she knows what she's getting. I double bought it. I'm effectively returning the gift that I got her
Oh,
because
there's
she,
no magic for adults in our house.
I have no. I got you nothing.
I'm
like
gonna
literally
no,
got you nothing.
I'm going to
And-
wrap it. I'm
and-
going to unwrap it so my daughter sees me go,
That's what it's about.
oh my God.
Well, then you're double lying to her. I'm gonna tell her you're lying. I'm gonna ruin Christmas.
Well, Daniel's he wants the magic. He's
I
still
want the
a
magic.
child.
getting
Thank
magic.
you. This guy knows.
Does he know what's in his stocking? No. Does he know the gift I got him? No.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he will have the magic. I don't necessarily need the magic.
Yeah,
I bought
I
all the
need
stuff
magic.
in my stocking for myself.
I need magic so much that my radio name was going to be Danny Magic, but it's too close to Johnny Magic.
I want the boys to be playing with toys, and then us like all the other Christmases
you
in the
sip,
past.
you sip your
toys are
coffee and you
out.
kiss your wife on the cheek, and you're
Yeah.
like, God
They're too
damn damn it,
code
we
for
did it again.
I'm not. We the other day were sitting in the playroom, and then because Max had a freak out of he didn't know what because he wants the magic.
This made me sad. He wants the magic.
He wants the magic, and he's like, "There's nothing I really want," and I'm sad. I'm
The sad
scared
part
it's
of getting
gonna-
older.
I'm scared it's gonna be like not a great Christmas because I don't want a lot of things.
Yeah,
But it's not the stuff. That's when you explain. It's
yeah,
not
but the
about
day
stuff.
of Christmas, he wants the toys and that I'm playing with these new things. But then he's like, I don't know
But
what I
then the
want.
day after.
Yeah, of course I know, but it's only for.
Well, you can't think of that.
You're just buying those 6
Moments.
hours.
You're buying the moment.
And then, Max is looking through Amazon because I just put up Amazon and look through, see what magic you want. And then he's like, oh, these magic flying balls. I'm like, we got that last Christmas. He's like, really? And then we went.
No, go get them and
We
wrap
found
them.
them.
And then you
Oh
wrap
my
them
We
up.
did. We said that. We were like, we're gonna wrap the old shit we bought. We found it. We started playing around with it. We're like, oh, magic. That's
fun as hell.
TC was sitting there. Max is on the computer looking through Amazon,
That
scrolling.
sounds fun, man.
TC was sitting behind him in a chair on his Amazon app, putting stuff in the cart that Max was looking at. And I was like, can you be a
Oh,
little
that's a double level consumerism right there.
obvious?
He doesn't see.
my-
He's like,
Tommy was standing behind me. I'm like, stop put that
So,
away.
speaking of that, so we went to Mo's Christmas event on Sunday at the Enzion, and they had this amazing Santa.
Yeah, he was
and
great.
we walked in, and he welcomed Maisie and was like, "Oh my God, your hair has grown so long." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he
And
did
then
the Santa like he's seen the child before, and he's like, "You look older this year." And it's like, "Oh my God, dude,
And
you're
he
killing
was-
me."
so
I love it.
He was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm thinking she's gonna be like, "Oh, clothes, a phone, blah blah blah." She goes, "This organizer thing." And he was like, I don't know if he knew what to
It
do
threw him
with
a bit
that.
for a loop
He
a
was
little
like,
bit, yeah.
Oh,
She's
He's
such
like,
an
oh,
old lady.
are you that Russian little person that pretends to be?
You're really a hooker. Oh.
You pretend to be a child, but
I
you're
know
30?
you're not a child, so you can give Santa a handy.
and that's all she said was this organizer thing, no stuffies, no. And I'm like,
It threw him for a loop a little bit. And it's embarrassing to hear that because then other
Right.
people look at your kid and they're like, well, who's this old Karen sitting on Santa's lap?
so
like
there's
an
no,
old
yeah,
lady.
there's no
You want an
like,
organizer?
magic.
Dude, like, if I can complain for a second, all the fucking shit I want to have the magic,
Yeah.
none of it. I get none of it. Her stocking's even adult shit in it, like breath mints, gum,
Well, she did say her favorite part of Christmas is the stocking.
Stocking. She did say that.
Curated
She
stocking.
said that to me about 25 times. The stocking is
One of her
and
favorite
you
things.
stuff it, and that's something your family did. My family never did that. We got stuff in our stocking, but her family, like the stocking, you get an orange in the toe. You get a piece of fruit in the toe, and then everything else. It is shit slammed. Like,
But it is
tons of
curated.
stuff.
It's not just candy and stuff.
There
Yeah,
might be
like-
35, 40 things that I'm talking a shit ton of things in there. I never had that.
I
did,
had
like,
that too.
That was our thing,
I
the
think that's pretty
stocking
cool.
and the advent calendar. And yes, she wants a few presents, but organizer.
Yeah, she wants to.
What if I got her toys? Would she be like, nah, not interested?
Honestly, if you got her toys, she'd be like, "Oh, it's really nice of Mr. Tom getting me toys. Can I return them for nail polish?" She would
Yeah, yeah.
say she
Yeah.
would be appreciative of it, but she'd be like, "I don't think he understands,
want
and I'm
this."
just not in." Yeah,
That's where I think at this age,
they're at.
girls are so much easier to buy gifts
Oh,
for
gotcha.
than boys.
Oh my
I
God.
agree.
Because you could get them like a necklace, a hairbrush,
I agree.
a spray, a hand sanitizer, those little square things. Are
A little
Clothes.
necklace, a little piece of
Clothes,
costume
shoes.
jewelry that costs you like $11 goes so fucking
Yeah.
far.
Earrings.
And the boys, I'm like, ugh, they don't want clothes. They
It's
feel like they're opening.
Technology has fucked up the toy gap. It's fucked it all. The technology's fucked it all up because if it's not the screen, which is amazing. I like video games and shit, so I can't even say they're bad.
Right, and you
because-
can't even get a physical
No.
video game anymore
No.
to give under the tree.
I mean,
like
you
it's
can,
all
but
you have
why
to
would
download
you?
it.
You can, but why would you? Why
Right.
would you do that?
But like, if you look for toys for boys of this age, there isn't anything new. My mother-in-law and I were talking about this the other day. There's like the same toys that have been available for the
Right.
past. I look at them and I'm like, my kids have all this already. And for a minute, it makes me feel like, oh my God, I'm such a like bad mom. I'm buying my kids everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not true. It's just that like there's no new toys. Like they've already had all these. What's the new thing this
And
year?
there's nothing no physical media anymore. I used to get CDs, get like,
Right,
so
yeah.
excited. There's nothing
You
like
can't wrap all that.
physical.
Do you know how pumped up
anymore.
I was when my mom bent the knee and literally took her morals and flushed them down the toilet to walk in to Specs Music and buy me an unedited Snoop Dogg CD.
Right.
You know how
Doggy
do
style.
you know how fucking awesome that was? That my mom, who hated the fact that she knew the N word and every other word were on the CD, and she marched in there and said she made sure it was the one that had the pimento. I'm triggering myself thinking
I got
about
the
that.
311 Blue album, and we were playing it, me and my mom, and then my dad's like, "This is filth."
Yeah.
I hope that
For
Tommy
Christmas.
thinks about me that way when he remembers the shirts that I got him from Spencer's.
Oh, did you get him some
Ooh.
zany ones?
Does TC know about these?
Yeah, but well, no, but they're not that bad. I couldn't find one like 2 years ago maybe. I bought him the IP and Pools shirt,
Yeah.
which is like fun, but it's not too naughty, you know.
I think that's I think completely on. But I'm
We can make
also
it. We
now
can make it on
also
my
you,
cricket
maybe you
machine.
don't want me to weigh in on this because with my current look, I am starting to look like zany old man that has booth of trash.
I don't know what happened at Spencer's, or maybe I'm just there in this weird moment where they don't have any of those, but they have like cum dumpster.
yeah.
Shirt.
You got him a cum dumpster?
Or like,
yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Don't bully me or I'll come. Like I'm like,
Wait,
oh
give me
my
that
gosh.
one. Give me that one. I will buy you. I'll pay you back.
It's like really over. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Tommy wear his cum dumpster shirt to his winter recital.
yeah.
It's
They
in
did
black,
have-
white writing.
And now
had
on,
one-
on solo playing Winter Wonderland, we have "Don't Bully Me or I'll Cum My Pants."
They had one T-shirt that had like a wiener dog on it with a saddle, and it said "Wiener Rides." So I thought
That's appropriate.
That's
That's
kind of
fine.
funny, but like I can't
Yeah.
I said that, and so I got him a Rick and Morty shirt where they don't even watch that show, but they want to watch it. And
Oh,
but the
it's-
one guy has middle fingers up.
Yeah, it's fine. Middle fingers are fine.
So that was like the tamest thing I could find in there.
Uh,
And they've got a full blown,
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Fairy
make,
Villa
we'll
back
make
there.
some shirts on our cricket.
Yeah, I
cricket
like the one. Spencer's used to have a shirt. I think you could get this one for Tommy that just said "Show me your butthole." It just says "Show me your butthole."
So we were talking about Spencer's, and then Tommy, ever since like this is a year or so ago, or whatever.
Does he love it?
Two
he-
Christmases ago.
2 Christmases ago, he walked in only the front because he loves naughty stuff. But
Dude,
there was
I
a,
loved naughty stuff.
there was a
too.
Christmas sweater that said a snowman, and it said balls deep.
No, it had two snowballs
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bottom of the
and
sweater.
the carrot is sticking out.
No, just
No?
the snow.
They were just the balls.
Think. Okay, I can't remember if the carrot was there,
Snowballs,
but it
yeah.
was snowballs at the bottom of
Yeah.
the shirt or sweater, and it said snowballs deep.
Okay.
So now he always says the phrase snowballs deep, and I'm always like,
Oh, I like
And
that.
then-
I
and
like
the
that.
and I
Have
was
him
like, what does
scream
it
that.
mean? What does it mean?
So, yeah.
And I'm like, it just means that the snow is so high that his balls are in the snow. 'cause
I
the snow
thought that
came up
was
so
brilliant.
high.
That's a
improv.
goddamn good pivot.
And then he was like, well, then why is it so bad? And I'm like,
Because you're talking about balls.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
like, I say balls all the time. We all joke around about balls, and he's right.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
in this instance, the
was like,
I'm
ball.
like, he's questioning.
But this instance, Tommy, the
Oh,
ball.
yes, he is questioning.
Yeah,
This will
yeah,
get a
yeah.
lot of people madder in your life. What's happening right now is being on a tough road, son.
In this
Your whole
instance,
life, it'll never stop.
the balls are stopping the man from falling into the woman. In this instance.
Oh,
what's
no,
happening.
Oh my God.
It's like a flange on a, or like a hilt on a sword.
Have we talked? Okay. Have we talked about the fact that I have told my kids about sex? Have
Oh,
we talked
no.
about this?
Oh yeah, I think did we?
I told them.
I
told
I
them
think
what
we
sex was.
alluded to it. I don't know
Yeah.
if we had you in
I
here
made
to
mentions,
confirm.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't have the.
I
Like,
didn't want to be a part of any of this.
We
and
didn't
I
have-
wasn't.
and you weren't.
we didn't have anything from mother's lips. So
Did you do it because they were going to talk about it at school?
Well, that's part of it. Like, and then Tommy is, in middle school. Max was doing the 5th grade show, whatever you call
Talk.
it, the talk, and they just started asking questions. They were listening to a song, and the lyrics said, "Let's go to Nice and give your sister a niece."
Okay.
And so at that moment, then
Oh, that's Jack Harlow.
yeah, Max was like, "How do I become an uncle if Tommy has a baby?" Like,
oh my
it-
God, they
it's-
both got it. These questions.
So it started.
Oh, Crystal, how do you?
This will be a headache for you, son. Stop. Any question you have,
Yeah.
throw away.
That was Max.
Well,
So
you can just question it in your head and look it up later on the internet.
I just try. I was trying to, just weave around it like I did the snowballs question, and then it got out of my hands. It became,
yeah,
I-
it can spiral out. Their
Yeah.
period talk at dinner started
Yeah.
spiraling to the point where I'm like, well, I'm going to excuse myself because I'm not going to talk about menstruation while I'm eating soup.
Yeah, I know.
So were they asking a lot of questions?
They were asking a lot of questions, and then I found myself at a pinnacle where I couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
Anymore. And so I told them how the sperm gets to the egg.
Okay.
And Max started like tearing up, and he's like, "Oh my god, I don't want to do that. I don't ever want to do that." And he's like, "Is it fast? Is it over really fast?"
That's a
And I'm
great.
like,
That's a
"Sometimes
great
it's over
thing.
really fast."
That's a great thing for him to say. Oh my god.
Have him watch the
My boy. I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that. Is it over quick? Does it hurt?
Yeah. So then
I've abandoned my boy. Your hair looks correct. Your hair looks correct for that scene.
Have
too.
them watch the beginning of Luke Who's Talking too, right? Or like Luke Who's Talking, because it's
Oh,
the
the sperm,
whole
that's right.
sperm goes to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
egg.
Why don't we
But
just
they were
like
like-
this?
That's,
Why, is-
disgusting.
they were both disgusted and horrified by it, and then they realized that we did it.
So you talked about the penis going into.
Yeah.
Isn't that one of those
okay.
things where it's like where my side's better? Just don't talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Don't question it. This is where my thing actually wins.
It's
like,
worse for
Oh,
the girls.
I don't talk about it. I never
don't
talked
question
about
it.
it. Me and my sons, we
You
look at each
talking about a
other.
penis going in a vagina?
They never asked
Maisie
nothing.
doesn't know that. Maisie doesn't know
Yeah.
that penis is going vagina. She doesn't know that.
They know it now.
She don't know that.
And then so Max never brought it up again. He kind of like accepted it.
PP
he said,
only. She
he
thinks
said
our
he never
penis is
wants
PP
to
only.
do that ever. He's gonna adopt a child, and I'm like, you'll change your mind, buddy. But
Having sex is so barbaric. I will adopt a boy.
but then Tommy he is like very interested in whether TC and I have sex. He's very interested. He asks all the time.
Hormones
Hey,
are
can I watch you guys
starting.
have sex?
During this,
Hey, y'all, can I watch you have sex?
you know what it is?
Right. This will.
Hormones are starting to
This is
bubble.
gonna ruin you, son. And you're gonna be mad when
No,
you see it.
I told him.
Not as
Yeah.
good as you think.
Yeah.
Send him the, just
Yeah.
send him like the.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sending him anything. He knows what he needs to know
Give
for
him
now.
the
He doesn't
mono-
Does
know.
he ask
I've
you?
seen it a couple
Yes.
times. I was horrified.
Oh, wait, you're missing. So Tommy's asking you guys when you have sex?
When we had this initial conversation.
Can I sleep on the floor when you're having sex?
No, come on, stop. So no, I told
A
him at
little
the very
knock on the
beginning
door, yeah.
I would not answer any. I was like, if you ever have questions, you come to me and I'll talk to you about it. But I'm not ever going to answer personal questions.
Okay.
I'm never going to talk about me or dad or,
How big's your titties?
anybody specific.
Right.
And but at one point,
How big's
he
my
said,
dad's peckle?
He said,
Oh, they think that's huge. That's the one thing.
Does it make you feel good?
Yeah. It's the only humans in the entire history of the universe that will ever think my penis
Well,
is
all
giant.
sons do. I thought my dad. Yeah.
"That's not true. It's
Yeah.
pretty good."
I thought my sons had a
not
big.
giant. They
Yeah.
think it's giant.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
you know.
It's a good.
Oh, mine from
but
all the
it's not
surgeries and
giant.
medication. Mine's inside my body 90% of the time, so you don't
Well,
even
so
see it.
Tommy said he feels betrayed. I think because I'm his mommy. I don't know.
And you weren't supposed to.
But
have
he
sex.
wouldn't have been here without it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, and he asks sometimes like, he doesn't ask straight up, but he'll say, TC said the other day, maybe we should have another baby. And then he was like, no, but then that means you guys are going to do the thing.
He's also never seen me give you any affection, so he's always confused.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, it's very
like,
much
"What?"
like it's like two pigs on a farm. There's very little.
I'll be eating my food like a sloth.
And then
Come
she-
on, and then I'm
then
like,
she-
oh, I'm gonna go hump
Yeah,
that.
and then she's like, and then she squeals into the other corner, and that's how babies are made.
Oh my God.
Back to the slop.
Back to the slop.
Slop. Isn't slop the Merriam-Webster word of the year?
AI
Slop
slop.
is the word.
Slop is the word of
Have
the
you
year.
guys ever seen the movie The Beginners with,
No idea.
it's Ewan McGregor and then the French actors?
Yes,
from,
I have seen this.
So his dad was secretly gay. I'm just like I'm going somewhere.
In the movie.
In the movie, Donald Sutherland was the dad.
I get this all in.
This is how
It's just everything. She was like, well, I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, let me just finish. So the dad was secretly gay, and the mother loved the dad, but like the dad never showed affection to the mother, but she was always kind of like wanting affection, but then the dad never gave it to her because he just didn't feel it. He loved her, they
Lavender
had
marriage.
kids together.
Tom tells me he loves you, but he's secretly gay.
And then no, but then
That's why he
Just-
blew that old man at Johnny's
There's
other side in the Mustang.
Tons of people like me. Most men are unaffectionate.
I
and-
don't think that's true.
No, Daniel is way
I'm
affectionate.
too affectionate.
Well, Daniel's not most men.
okay,
He's the
But hold on,
anomaly.
let her finish
Oh
this.
yeah, but we have something we need to hash out on the fucking show.
Okay.
So then he grew up and he had all these relationships that he just couldn't work because he didn't know how to be affectionate because he didn't see affection as he was growing up. And I'm worried that our kids are going to be like that.
Nah.
Do they give you
God,
affection
Andrea-
at all?
I am so affectionate with them.
Do they give it
And
back?
they're
Oh, I've
they-
seen it.
They
Well,
give
Max
it back.
does because he's emotional, and Tommy's like,
And
I've
they
seen them
give
give you
affection to each
yeah, they
other
do.
as well.
They give it. They hug each other. They hug you. And Maisie, I think we did okay on that end. This one though, she's got problems with it.
I didn't do this in front of
Which
Maisie.
just got to be the right time and the place for her.
I
Because
am standing naked in the closet looking to start my day. It's like 6:30.
yeah, and don't you want to be spontaneous
Like
and
totally naked?
have a little fun?
Yes, because I'm changing.
Yeah, straight up bush
And
out.
this guy comes in and he
And I just do a
does the wrap
I do the
around.
slide up the body and I grab the titties.
and he like does
And I
the
started
fake,
kissing on your neck.
The hum.
No, I did not. I was being romantic. I did not start.
And then he grabs and he's like really holding on, and I'm like, I don't like this.
yeah, she don't.
It just wasn't the
And
right
you know, with her, it has to
time.
be like we're in bed,
agree.
the door is shut,
So
the,
she
the
agrees.
kids are away, and action. And I'm like, wow, you fucking sucked all the fun out of it.
Dana wants a romance.
But
Yeah,
he's-
with
See
the
what I mean?
romance.
That but who
You want the
wants
slop. Just like me. Oh,
he loves it too. When I tell you,
if you
things,
get 2 slops, oh, it's not
and,
romantic.
and I do this, I think, for both of you. But I'll come in here and I'm complaining to him about you, and he'll nod his head and he'll be like, I don't see the problem here. You see what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
things
yeah,
that
yeah.
align there.
But I know we kiss, we show affection. I just don't want to be grabbed on at 6:30 in the morning, naked in the closet.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with
I had
you
to apologize
at all.
for that. I
And
had to
he like
apologize.
he like it took him really.
Yeah,
a
I got
few
my feelings
days.
hurt. I got my feelings
But I
hurt.
was like, I just don't want to be yanked on at 6:30
Okay,
If-
fine.
on a weekday.
See, I don't
You
get
know?
my feelings hurt.
I was
when
gonna
I try
say
to
if
grab
TC
it.
got his feelings hurt
It's
every
like-
time
it's
I
like
slapped him away, we'd be.
It's like,
And I don't slap
it's like
you away
whipping
that
a
much.
horny horse because he keeps banging all the other horses. You're like, get off! And then he just gets off for a minute. he goes back to eating. He's like, ah! And then you have to start beating him off.
TC will make it. He makes it to where I literally have to. I would never stand naked, and if he was home, I would never.
Oh, she
because
hides.
the
I have to
predator's
hide.
out. Goddamn predator looking through the bushes.
Like when I
Sees
come out,
titties, like,
if he goes to bed and then I come out of the shower, I make sure to bring my clothes with me into the shower.
It's like,
And I open-
damn. Why are you?
he makes the predator noises.
Yeah.
Like you're standing there trying to dry, and there's a predator on yours.
I have to
It's
open
like
the
a-
doorknob really quietly and make
Yeah.
sure it doesn't click on
It's like
anything
you're
on
Bill
the way
Duke
open.
standing still trying to not get his legs
Like,
chopped off.
you're a young actress and that old
Harvey
fucking
Weinstein.
Weinstein, and you're fucking covering yourself.
But can I
Didn't
ask
Dame
you-
Judy Dench say he's paid his dues?
Oh, my
He's
God,
fine.
congrats.
Yeah.
But
Dame-
wait,
Dame
Do you want to
Judy-
be in the movie or not?
No, Dame Judy said he's fine. He's paid his time.
Wait,
She
can
said
I-
he's good now.
What, Daniel? What was your end game with that though? It was 6:30 in the morning. Our kid was waking
Okay,
up.
what I would have. Okay, what the reaction I got was horrified. What are you doing? You're an animal. Go away. You're disgusting.
We're about to start our day.
Yeah, but a simple let me kiss your neck a little bit, turn around, kiss me
then you
passionately.
would've been-
I wasn't trying to have sex. I was just trying to do something sort of
You would have
sexy.
gotten
Yeah, you
so
were. That's a
horny.
lie.
No, I wasn't. If it led to that, I'm not going to turn it down. But it was not for sex.
She could not respond in any positive way because then she's sending you the signal that this is okay. This is going to go somewhere, and then she shoots you down, and you're gonna be like, "Well, why'd you turn around and kiss me
Okay,
back?"
all right.
Okay.
I thought this was going somewhere. I get it. I would have been like, what are you doing?
I can.
See, at least you didn't
okay,
get the
6 a.m.
I can
am
accept-
getting ready for
slap
work.
your pee-pee.
Yeah, I can accept that answer. I see what you're saying, but I will only take when people want to talk me down. I'll only take it from this lady. I don't take it from anybody else because I know she's on my side. She's on my team. I know I have a teammate, an ally. I have you're my ally.
It's also-
I have no fucking allies around here. I have one ally. It's Crystal Van.
Well, call her when
one
you
half of the Bart Merrick team.
Can he call you and he's like, she shot me
I'll
down.
text her. I'll
I'd
text
be like,
her.
I would have damn sure shot you down too.
I'll
It's,
text her.
yeah. It's against every gambling instinct I have too, because I look at it and I'm like, man, there's a goddamn less than a 1% chance. of this.
he'll still
but I'm
take
like,
it.
but I'm like, goddamn, that 1%. Like it's like the closest I get to lottery is like, could this work? And I know it's not. Like,
It's
I go
so
into it, I'm like,
funny.
no, this is going to get me even worse. It's going to be even longer until the next time I have
like
sex
the
if I try it
amount
out.
of energy that
And I'll still do it. Because I'm a
It's
goddamn
Philip
pig.
Rivers. It's Philip Rivers. You're resetting your Hall of Fame clock.
I'm a goddamn pig animal. It's just, I don't know. It's a mental illness at being a man, and I don't know why you guys don't feel sorry for us.
Oh,
we were born
But
this
this is
way.
a good segue. If you guys
I
felt,
didn't choose to be this way.
if you guys felt sorry for us and really cared about us, both of you guys, and I'm speaking to both of
Yeah,
you
yeah,
equally.
yeah.
If you cared about both of us, you'd give us 69.
I don't.
All the time.
Yeah,
I would
I
never.
want
69
once
is
a month.
what?
69.
No.
It's not my fault.
Absolutely
Once
not.
a month, I want all women that listen to the show to give their husbands or their wives,
Yeah.
because we don't discriminate, but it's easier for if it's double woman, it's easier.
Why do we have to do it at the same time? Why don't I get mine at one time?
No,
and
No,
you get
69.
yours?
No.
It's what I
You're
see in the
ruining it.
movies. You see?
69.
We don't do nothing I see in the movies I'm watching
Yes.
all the time. I'm like,
And the
oh,
easiest
wow.
one to do is 69.
No.
69.
Nobody's
69.
69s anymore.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I think there's
single-handedly.
still some moms at 69 and
No.
need
Not
Absolutely not.
only is, and we've been
Not
getting
unless
emails
it's
about
like a
this.
threesome.
Not only is 69 coming back, but now it's coming back with the man on top. It's a man on top 69.
Yeah. I've seen it in the movies too.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot
It's
of
where
movies.
it's where you lay on the
It's
bed and you
probably
No,
easier-
that's gagging.
Probably
You-
easier on the neck though.
you lay on the bed and you hang your neck off the back of the bed, and then we get on top of you, and you know.
and then suddenly we're dead.
I
like,
know
did
it's
I
not
know?
die.
And it feels dead anyway. I'm sorry. You know, I was lashing out. I'm lashing out. I didn't mean to do that.
I feel like the noses in a 69 are just in the wrong place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're smelling the butthole.
Because you're on the.
But a lot of people love butthole. I thought butts were in now. Everybody's
No.
like, oh, butt this, butt that.
I'm
Eat
not
the
interested.
ass.
That's what the Gen Z's, the butt.
Were they just lying about that?
No, they like the butt. Yeah,
Okay.
We don't do.
We're not butt stuff.
We're not butt stuff
Yeah,
people.
in the 90s, you didn't get the butt. And that was a weird.
Yeah, that's where
like,
poop came out.
Yeah, but but it was like a treat for like your anniversary, which is a weird.
It's like, hey, happy anniversary. I'm
I'm gonna put shit all over you.
wait till Tommy finds out about that
Here's the
one.
thing, all right.
God.
What in
Jesus.
the
That'll
butt?
blow his mind.
That was the
He's like,
thing.
you did what on your anniversary?
That was a thing the wives used to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
In
I'm
the
thinking about my
90s.
mom doing it. Oh my God.
Is
My
it?
dad's like,
That was
this.
a thing.
Another
No
thing
way.
you saw.
Goddamn cow, there's shit everywhere.
No, you saw that on the movies. That is
No,
not a
no,
thing.
that
It
is
was
not
a-
a
I-
69 is not a thing anymore.
It
No,
is.
no.
All right. Okay.
It's not.
Thing.
Let's take another break. When we come back, I have a different idea than school photos.
Okay.
Because I see the school photos every day hanging up on our fridge. And it's the photos you buy.
Yes.
They take your kids' photo every year
for the
and
yearbook.
they sell them to you.
Yep.
And I have a different idea because I think those are antiquated and
Okay.
they've been.
Oh.
How dare you take
Right,
that away
okay,
from
yes,
me?
yes.
Okay,
It's
I'll
gonna be a hard
explain.
battle,
Okay.
but
Explain,
I,
explain.
yeah,
All right.
I'll listen to you, buddy.
Prepare for battle.
We will be right back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan Wifecast. All right,
I got tinkle real quick.
do it.
You guys have like the same shoes on.
Who?
You and TC. They
Oh.
similar.
Are you wearing Keds?
No, these look.
They do look the same.
They're kind of
I
similar.
need new ones.
Look, I don't have the same socks on today.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you knew how much this bothered
Is
me.
it bothering you?
Yeah, like I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can actually physically
Oh
feel
yeah,
it.
the feeling would bother me more than the look.
They're the same they're the same sock. They're just different colors of the same sock.
Yeah.
But I'm like mentally I'm aware of it, so I
Interesting.
feel like my feet are a little bit on fire because like this is like something bad is going to happen because I have this. But I couldn't find the other ones. Oh, I don't even like looking at it.
God, I have one pair of socks now that I love that are from BC Racing, the racing company that comes in here, and our buddy Cody and all those guys. And I think they're made for like race car drivers. They wear the little shoes, when they're shifting and stuff. But it's just a little, it's not a no-see. It's like a regular ankle sock. But it's like, it starts out kind of like normal and nice elasticity. But when it gets to the sock part, it's really doughy and really like well stitched, and they just feel like it actively makes my feet feel better. And I've been wearing them and like putting them in the dirty clothes and washing them immediately to wear them. I gotta upgrade my. I never thought about upgrading my socks to not like nice ass, like
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It makes a difference. And you know who talked about this? Of all people, Jelly Roll. was talking about how he was like, you don't catch fat people wearing shitty socks because it's only one area of their body that they actually can control, and they need it a lot. And he's like, the one thing that was most important for me when I wasn't losing weight was like taking care of my feet and wearing good socks. And I was like, oh, I should get some good socks. So that's my new thing. I want to get some good socks.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that I don't think about spending money on.
I wear a lot of
socks.
shitty socks. Like I wear
You
socks
can't
with holes
see
in
them. They're
and shit.
underneath everything. Like I don't really. But you're right though.
You're definitely chipping up tile.
Golly, that's loud.
Yeah,
You're redoing some kind
it's
of
bad. You just gonna leave your belt undone?
I know
coming
you're
in
walking
here-
in here. I'm
yeah.
like, there's still
I
a
thought you were
camera
coming in here like
on.
you're zipping your pants up. Like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? Lady's insane. When do we have to stop May? I think we're there. I think we gotta start shutting the door and being a little more modest. I think because she comes in hard. She caught me
But she
trimming myself one
she
day.
has no modesty either.
No, I
she's
think
a
we need to change that a little bit.
It's funny.
I'm starting to feel a little, as a dad,
Well, yeah.
I'm
But
starting
she
to feel a
hasn't-
little
there's-
like,
There's no puberty yet.
Yeah,
for
she's
her,
gonna
so.
naturally start wanting like her own privacy and wanting to give you your privacy.
Yeah,
when she starts going through that.
developing,
Good.
Daniel, I think it'll.
good.
Tommy, his showers are starting to get long, but the door, like, it's nothing funny.
he-
The doors, no,
Nothing yet.
But the doors are wide open. It's not
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
in there doing anything. He's just standing under the
Just
shower,
enjoying that
staring at the water.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
He takes an hour. He took not every day, but the other day I heard the shower turn on at 6, and then at like 6:55 it was still on, and I'm like, what? Is that the same person in there? And I went marching in. I'm like, is there hot water left? Like, how long have you been?
How do
He's
you
like, no,
feel?
the water's freezing, and I'm like, what are you doing in there?
Oh
He's just
my
daydreaming in
God.
there. Anyway,
Oh my god.
but it's funny because when he changes his clothes in his room, he wants the door closed, and he says he needs privacy.
okay.
But he'll just like walk around the house naked. So I don't like understand what's happening.
Right. He's having to figure that out.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's getting to a place where he
Yeah.
knows he wants privacy when he's changing, but he'll just lay on the couch totally naked.
right. No, not May. Daniel. China called. She wants to book.
to schedule my hip
Yeah.
round 2.
I can just pencil in like the Tuesday before President's Day weekend for Daniel. TC, does that maybe work for you? Like,
Yeah, I scheduled it.
does? Huh?
I scheduled it next year on the calendar.
Oh, you put it for that Tuesday?
Yeah, I just
It
held it.
it made the most sense
Yeah.
with the least disruption for you
Yeah, yeah.
guys. Gives you like a month to whatever
Yeah,
you need to
we'll-
bank shows or
We'll
whatever.
pre-record everything.
I saw like there's more people not going on the camping trip than are at this point.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
like
yeah. It'll be the probably the last one. Everybody's too weak.
It is. We're just getting older now, and I Oh, you don't have this on. But I like.
This is there? There's people that listen to us, right? Or,
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm not
Okay.
saying anything secret. But when I feel so much pressure, like it was just unnecessary. It's something I do to myself. It's stupid. I make it up. That like
All right.
if I plan
One
a
more.
camping trip
Yeah.
and then people don't want to go, they're just going anyway because I
Right.
planned it,
Right,
and then
yeah,
I'm making them do something they don't want to do.
Right, because it
That's
sounds
silly.
like Leanne doesn't want to
Yeah,
go,
they're
but-
doing SJ. They're doing construction above us, so it doesn't sound that bad when we're talking. But yeah, yeah,
They're
everybody.
chipping up tile.
Yeah, they're like, "Is that a fan?" People are like, "Is that a fan in the background?" You can't hear it that much, but
yeah, the
it's not
owner
ideal.
of this building is renovating the house on top of our studio,
yeah,
and
you picked the Christmas to do it.
and they're
There's
they're-
probably nobody up there right now. Is there anybody living up there?
No,
right
no,
now?
no,
Yeah,
they-
so
they
it's
moved a
the
long
only
time ago.
time
Yeah, it's the time he's
he
got.
could do
I
it.
guess.
Yeah.
He's gonna renovate just in time to give you 30 days notice to get the hell out of here. And then it's gonna be a
put
mad
added
dash.
pressure.
Nah.
I like it. I'm up for the challenge.
Nah, we'll just I'll just boot Andrea out of her studio. We'll take back our old studio.
I'll put that on the
She
fourth
doesn't
floor.
want that.
I can put it on the fourth
Yeah,
floor.
she'll go.
If
or-
I have to.
Yeah, she could go 4th floor.
I think we can maybe just rent this exact replica and just move it all That was our first plan. Second plan is to go studioless, which it'll say it's $1,900 a month. It's not a huge, but it's not a difference maker.
I'm so cheap. I'll rent you my office for $18.99.
All right.
And I'll move all of Maisie's stuff out of that corner. And I'll work out.
All right. Do you want to bring us back?
Yeah.
And I got one silly thing to do before we get into your thing. If you want to do it. Just something really, it's a passing kind of a thing. All right, here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time. God, my schedule started off a little
You're
bit.
fine. Yeah, I knew exactly.
I did the corporate time.
got it.
Welcome back, and not the mediocre.
You're totally fine. This is what we do when it becomes the holidays. My daughter just quickly broke my heart yesterday. We're driving around. I'm going through music, and I go to the Joint on Sirius XM, which is reggae. And my daughter turns to me and Andrea and says, "I don't like any reggae."
And we're like,
I don't like reggae. And
like,
I'm like, what? And
what?
she goes, I hate reggae. And I'm like, reggae. And she's like, no, reggae. The kids at school, it's called reggae.
Oh, the kids at school know better than you.
And I'm
Dad.
like, no, it's called reggae, and I love reggae. And Andrea
and I
turns
broke
around
my
and she
heart.
goes, what did you say?
because
Because you listen to reggae like...
The Joint is one of my favorite stations.
It's
on
like
Sirius
65%
XM.
of the time, if you get in Andrea's car, you get in and listen to it, it's loud ass reggae. You'd think it's some taxi
Stoner.
cab driver from the Caribbean. It's not. It's my wife.
I love dance hall. I love reggae.
She loves.
I
It's
love
like you get in
Caribbean
my wife's
music.
car. It's like.
Stereotypically, kids don't like their parents' music. That's always been a
And then we
thing.
put on Sublime, and she was like, not even that kind of like
Yeah.
she's.
I'm like, you don't
Yeah.
even like white boy Rago?
Well,
And she's like, no, I don't like Rago.
She's been a dancer for so long. She's been exposed to like pop music and that
You know
kind
what she
of
loves and I hate
dance
it?
Oh, yeah.
music.
You know what she loves and I hate it? She loves the songs that are like the big inspirational songs.
Yeah.
So like Alex Warren, even Jelly Roll's in there. These guys that sing these songs about like overcoming everything.
And they
I,
crescendo
like, give me
and-
a hand up and lift
Right
me up.
now,
and-
she's into Michael Bublé.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I was
loves,
just gonna say, you raise me up.
Oh, that's
Josh
Josh
Groban.
Groban.
Oh,
She
yeah,
loves
yeah,
him
I
too. Loves him too. Any of that kind
Yeah.
of like inspirational Joel Osteen bullshit.
Almost like contemporary Christian, yeah.
She loves it, and I just sit there fucking. I'm like, turn this shit off. But I know she's the same way when I'm forcing my pedal steel guitar on Willie's Roadhouse
Right,
down Earth Road.
she is like
and
heard
she's
that.
good about it. She'll
She'll
listen
say,
to it. She'll be
okay.
like,
Daddy, we've been listening to pedal steel guitar for about an hour. Can I listen to
She
something
told
I like?
she was getting in the shower last night, and she goes, "I'm gonna go blast my tunes." Like she
Yeah, that
like
was
gives
a
you a
quote.
heads up. So
Anyway.
like I'm shutting the door and blasting my tunes.
Does she have a shower speaker?
Yeah.
yeah, big
I
ol'.
just got one for Max for.
They'll love it.
Yeah,
that moves the
she-
needle. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because they can listen
He
to their
loves
tunes.
to sing in the shower.
And it
Yes.
feels naughty a little bit too, right? And you can turn it up as loud as you want. And you
Yeah.
think you sound good, and you got like you got your
Echo
own
it. Yeah,
reverb.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then I'll use it for sports podcasts. I'll be in there listening.
Yeah.
to
Don't
Or
use it.
two
Don't use it
autistic-
for your porn.
Yeah,
your
don't
porn.
be using it when you're in Canada, if you know what I mean.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that in silence like a psycho.
That's me too. I haven't
because I
listened.
don't know
Raw
where my
dog.
ear pods are. I'm
This
like
is why
goddamn
we're
silent again.
This is why we're in
Earpods,
business together.
old
I
man.
haven't seen I haven't seen the noises of a pornographic actress in over 30 years. I wouldn't even know if they had voices.
If I ever did watch, which I don't, I'm too wholesome.
Sure.
I would also turn the volume down.
Yeah. Who, yeah.
And also turn the Bluetooth off just in case.
Except
the
ones-
volume 60%.
But you know what? The only ones I turn up are the ones where it's like the dad catches the racial ones. I like it where it's like stepdad catches black teen stealing silverware. I'll turn those up just to hear the bad acting because the acting's really funny, and then I'll turn it.
I
back
don't
down.
even watch regular videos with sound like on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, nope. If you don't have subtitles, scroll on by.
You know what's happening on Instagram? I wanted to say something about XM.
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
but-
Because I know Tom's got a whole.
No.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna
We'll
shake
rock
up
it
school
through this.
photos, and we're gonna get to that. in a
Nah,
second.
But on
It's not
Instagram
good.
now, when I'm scrolling, every now and then the video is like extremely bright. Does that happen to you?
No.
Well, just one, and then I'll scroll and it will be back to normal. But
No.
like some of the videos will come on with my brightness seems like it's all the way up, and it like burns my eyes, and then I have to
I wonder if those
No?
people are doing the
Are
old
they doing
Best
something?
Buy. They're doing the let's blast vivid
these.
contrast on
They
these.
make me so mad.
Yeah, maybe they're doing it on purpose.
But there's some weird thing where they'll farm time spent even like you being confused about why it's so bright or thinking you're
Right,
brightness,
you're on
like
there.
you're on there longer.
Right,
No,
because
I'm not.
what
I
if you-
scroll immediately fast because I'm like, stop giving me this. That I want it to like know.
Oh, but some
not
people
to do that
will
thing.
stay on it and try to adjust their brightness, and it's just playing in the background, so then it's giving
yeah.
it longer.
Like there's so many things that it's just like, and then it's
I
like an
hate it.
AI bot doing it, so there's not even a human brain behind it. It's like we're getting to
Right.
the point where it's like these things are generated because they've figured out that it'll get into people's algorithm and get clicks, and then therefore the clicks they'll generate a couple pennies per click, whatever the hell, and then it's like. Going back to slop and why it's the most popular, it's like everything is just becoming slop. You know, and goddamn, the AI videos. Now I'll watch a video like I saw one on an avalanche. Have you seen that one?
Nope.
Where it's like it looks like a bunch of cars that are like in traffic next to a snowy mountain, and all of a sudden an avalanche comes and like buries and then hits the car's windshield.
I've seen this.
And then you're looking like, whoa, because like now there's so many phones that there's a possibility that could be real.
But
And
then
then,
you're
it's-
like-
and then I go to the comments to see if it's AI because people are like AI. I'm like, oh, and then like the snow came through the windshield and the windshield didn't break, and it's like that's how you could tell because there's minor little things. But I'm
Yeah.
like, that's pretty goddamn close because it's making me go to the comments now to figure out if it's AI or not.
Yeah, well, and that's probably a bad thing because now you're going to the comments to verify.
And that generates more.
Well, I have one of these too that I'm falling into. I'm kind of warring with lightly on Facebook, an underwear company called Krakatoa Underwear. And Krakatoa Underwear, they make the underwear where men put their cock and balls in a pouch. And I'm very anti-pouch.
I agree.
Because
That
it's slowing
seems-
down America. Like, we're not going to get any railroads built by these soft-ass pouchers, as I call them.
But now that's
These
in your
fucking
algorithm.
soft-ass pouchers, they put their cock and balls in a pouch. And they fleet around getting nothing done as America burns to the ground. We need regular Army issue yellow to white Hanes that men wear. Don't worry about your balls. Don't
White to
worry
yellow.
about your cock. Just let it hang the way America intended. It's supposed to point down or point up or point whatever, but you're not supposed to put it in the pouch. Okay. So I go on their thing. I've seen these ads a ton, and because I'm interacting with them is why I'm seeing more of them. So I write to Krakatoa Underwear. I write to them. No one has ever been able to explain to me why we have now all decided to stuff our cocks into pouches. I'm completely fine with the standard Army issue Hanes or Fruit of the Loom. Stop wasting time worrying about stuffing your cock in silly colors and get to work! Exclamation mark.
Oh my God, you are.
because I know you.
Yes.
And you're reading it.
Yes.
I hear you for who you are.
Yes.
Now, if I put myself behind my computer and
Yeah.
I read that comment,
Yeah.
I say,
This is a MAGA
crazy
old man.
Yeah.
MAGA.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not MAGA. I'm not MAGA at all.
But I'm just
And a lot of
saying-
people are doing this
Yeah.
and confused. They think it's real. Everybody's is
Yeah.
fighting over this. Everyone's joking around.
They replied to me.
Yeah,
They said-
but you're
they-
joking around.
They said some people. No, I actually am. It's half joke, but it is. There is a
No,
part
no,
of me
but I
asking,
know, but
why
you're
do
like,
we?
get to work. And it's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
funny, you know?
Right.
But when you're reading it, you're like, fuck this guy. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna fight back with you. And then like you think you're talking to somebody who you're not talking to.
Well,
It's
the
just, I hate it all.
Krakatoa guys, and the reason I should maybe a little more preface here. They do really witty, almost like jerky. That's a trend now where you
Yeah.
have a
Your social media
You have a guy on
person.
your team that like
Yeah.
acts jerky. So
It's
I
all sarcastic business.
Yeah, so he says some people enjoy a nice loose cuddling of silky soft materials. That was their response. And I responded to them, those cuddle boys aren't helping us build railroads, I'll tell you that, American flag emoji. So
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
sound like
I do.
a MAGA with the coal mining, you know.
maybe I am. No one will ever know. I don't share that stuff. I'm not. But
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to talk
But my
about
point about this is it continues to get, so it's more and more my algorithm. But I don't think there are any rules anymore because here I'm going to tell you the secret about Krakatoa. Krakatoa, the guy that owns it, when I'm on his website, occasionally he'll interact with people as him. It looks like him. It could be a bot. I don't think it is. I think it's really him. And then people will comment. And in order to get people to buy his underwear, he has a video of a man with a megacock wearing his underwear. That he'll, underneath your comment, he'll be like, oh, you got a big one? And then he'll drop his video of this guy wearing his underwear, and this guy's cock is 2 foot long and like I don't know what
Beer can?
like a bigger than a beer can, and he's just waggling it back and forth. It's covered in the underwear.
Is this for men to
Yes,
look at?
it's for men, but he's waggling it back and forth and up and down. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, this underwear wasn't ever for me. This is underwear for playful, fun gay guys that want to flop their cocks around, right?
And be covered?
And be covered. But that's what this guy is, I think. And that's why he's sharing the spicier video. That I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with American-made underwear? Whatever. You're flopping cocks. You get the work. That's why I'm angry about it.
Right. But that's the thing about the internet is like, if you don't like it, it's not for you. Like sometimes I'll see videos of like women hating on their mothers-in-law. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Or like
yeah.
complaining like my husband's mother.
Right,
you know?
right.
And I hate those videos because I'm going to be a mother-in-law. I hope I will be a mother-in-law one day. And I don't want some daughter-in-law being rude to me. Or you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I don't
making
want to be
video
that,
of
that
that.
to my
Right.
mother-in-law.
Right.
And so, but what I realize is those people have mothers-in-law who suck. So
Right.
this video is not for me.
No.
Correct.
just
It's
keep
see,
going.
Barry
Just-
Joe.
Well, the algorithm thought it was, and it knows you better than you know yourself.
Well-
and whatever your algorithm shows you,
That's
it
not
knows
true.
better than you
I don't
know.
think my algorithm
God, maybe
knows
I
me
am a
very
gay
well.
guy that wants to stuff my cock in a pouch.
Yes,
No.
and you too. Yes.
Well, that's what Jabari. Okay,
And
Jabari
whatever
Joe.
I look at, yes.
All I
Jabari
want to look at
Joe-
is funny stuff.
He's in the chat room and he said a gay guy gave me a pair of pouchers and I really get it. I'm never gonna. I don't think I can ever. If somebody sends me a pair of pouchers,
I bet you could get some at Fairvilla.
yeah. Oh, without a doubt. And that's probably the place I'll
So
go.
is the balls only in a pouch?
No,
and
I
the
think you put it
penis
all.
Is not how? Yeah, because that doesn't.
I think the
mechanically-
Krakatoa underwear, there's a pouch for your balls and then a separate pouch for your
Oh
cock.
God!
Oh,
No,
well,
why do
this
you want
is-
that all
It's too
spread?
much.
That's
It's
like
too much.
spreading your butt
Yeah.
cheeks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like I could have killed 3 Nazis by the time you guys had your pouches figured out. You see what I'm saying? This is America, man.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I get in a car and it's got too much leg room. I was like, I don't need all this.
Yes. yeah.
I'm not Shaq. You know, there's
my
no
God.
need for this.
I'm not a poucher. Also, SJ says you are 100% correct about anything that when you look at it and you say, that's not for me, you're lying to yourself. That's what SJ says. So he's got your back. He's got your back. All right.
Well, he knows
Okay.
technology.
yeah,
okay.
let's talk about
No,
school
I'm just
photos.
saying you don't have to argue with everything because that video wasn't made for you. It was made for the person who can resonate with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
the only
so
reason
you don't have to get mad about it because it's not for you.
I shouldn't have trolled it. I'm normally against that stuff, but I'm sick
No,
of the
I-
guy putting the cock photos up on the Facebook because I can't put cock photos up there. How come he can?
This is the problem with the internet because it is for you because it's for the people to get pissed off at it and say, I like my brother. They want the comments. They want the interaction. If you just agreed with whatever you watch and it didn't make you mad enough,
It's
to
a
go,
nothing.
Then
I
it
understand
doesn't
that.
get the,
I'm
you know.
not talking about the. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying for your piece, like you
quit writing
yeah,
comments.
You well, not just quit writing comments, but just like, oh, somebody might like a pouch for their balls. I don't, but whatever. Just
But
move
everybody,
on.
there are a lot of
Somebody
guys in the BDM group saying they do like the ball pouch. There are a lot of guys saying that after my vasectomy, I like the way it feels, this sort of thing. Just nobody's telling me like really why they're saying they like it. Why do you like it? I would say you like it because you're a pervert. That's what I would say.
It's interesting.
I'm joking.
Because I'm not a comment person. I never leave comments ever. Like so I'll do it on the BDM page or to our listeners or someone I know, but never to a stranger. And I see like a story or whatever, and it have like 12,000 comments or whatever, and I'm like, who are these comment
Old
people?
Yeah.
that-
Okay, there's certain personalities like
Right.
it could be old people, but I mean it is a lot of the time.
extroverted people.
Right.
too.
Like I have a personality type where I naturally, in my whole life, not just on the internet, assume that nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
That's
would rather just sit
Now that's
there.
good. More people should think this.
I sit there quietly and I
mean,
think
The world
like,
will be a better
But
place.
not Crystal. I like Crystal's opinions.
no, but if
He's fun.
if I feel like really strongly about something, I will say something. But I don't. I'm not very good at like either like chatting either because I just assume like I don't have anything valuable to add or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I never comment because I just feel like, what I mean,
Who cares about
who
your
cares
opinion?
about me?
Yes.
And then, but
we
then
have a
there's
phone
some
call.
people who feel like they have to say what they think all the time, and
Yeah.
those
I
are
don't
the
like
people
that.
leaving comments.
Yeah. No, I know. And I'm like, what is it? What value does it give you? I don't know.
No.
But it's a thing, and there's a lot of comment people
Mm-hmm.
because
Keyboard warriors.
So the photos, the school photos. So I see them hang on the fridge, and
Hot take: I didn't like Maisie's this year.
I loved it.
I like
She
last
looks very
year's.
grown
Oh
up.
no,
Better.
no, not last.
Maybe
year.
that's why I don't like it. She looks a little old.
so there's and people could argue whether they like them or not, and that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My
You're
argument.
just gonna shake it up a little bit.
Well, my argument's not subjective; it's objective in the fact that the photo of your kid has never been less valuable in this day and age.
Because we have so many photos now.
Yes.
But I don't get a studio photo
Look at
of
this.
my kid.
Where's the
like
camera?
yearbook photo.
Yeah, you can easily
Oh, that's a great
get
photo of him.
Look at this.
Oh, I love that one.
Daniel's cell
So
phone
cute.
can take that exact photo.
How long his hair is now. Oh my God.
And you can add a blue background to any photo.
Yeah,
Very
you
easily.
can get pretty close. I can't deny what he's saying. The lighting you can't do unless you know what you're doing, but you can get pretty close.
You could have 10,000 tries.
Are
What
you
I-
going to take it and send it into the yearbook?
Most people wouldn't.
Come on.
Okay, all right. There's
You
there's
don't
a
have to buy it.
Is that your argument? Is that
No,
what,
no. And I know I don't have to buy it. I would venture to guess if there was some way to see the school photo business accounting that sales have never been lower.
Have you ever looked at the pamphlet that comes home to offer what you can buy?
Right. Do you know how
No.
much it is?
No, I don't know anything.
It's pretty expensive, man.
Do you know that you can buy for very cheap just the digital copy?
Yeah.
And
no.
every single person does that.
Do they?
I'm sure they
I'm
do.
sure, because then you can print it
They're,
yourself.
they're not spending
for
$40 to get like 4 8x10s and
I
2
understand.
5x7s.
Yeah, the actual physical.
But like now you can pay like $10 and just get the digital.
But do parents still value that
Yes.
school photo?
They're on the refrigerator at your house.
Yeah,
we did.
And
How
I
are you asking this
made
question?
prints of it to take to my family gathering this weekend to give to the family.
Yeah.
Your mom's wall has every
Yes.
single year of our kids' pictures.
Yeah.
Tracy said she
Why?
spent $50.
Here's me.
No, I don't. I'm not.
It
I
seems
agree with you.
Like there
There's
should
moo-moos.
Here, well, okay, in business, that
she is.
if you don't
looks so old in
evolve,
that.
like they've been selling these school photos for 50 years.
But
Yeah.
some things are tradition, and people
Right.
just like the tradition of it.
And I
I-
send them out
I
to
am
my
one.
friends.
But
Like I
if-
have girlfriends that that I send Maisie's
And,
pictures.
and
like
girls
Tracy got
especially,
one.
girls
Yeah.
trade pictures. Like I don't know
Yes.
if Maisie does, but there are
Yeah, she
girls
does.
who have like a little wallet and their best friend picture in the
She
wallet.
she
Right,
did
or up in
she
their
did that.
room
She
and-
absolutely
yes.
did that with her besties. I won't
Or
say
they
who
hang
are,
them
but-
on the
Yeah.
wall with the little. They have
A
the
little
little
net.
string
photo
yeah, a little
clip
string.
with the clips, and
yeah,
they put their
yeah,
friends'
yeah.
pictures on the. You don't know nothing.
Oh,
You don't
reverse
know
gripes. This is the
nothing.
first ever reverse
Yeah.
gripes.
Okay.
Senior pictures. Like wait till you get to senior pictures.
Yeah, but-
those are a crazy business.
Yeah,
with-
but how are they as valuable in a time where it's so easy to get so good photos of your kid?
But
and
you,
there's-
you don't get. That's the thing. I
You don't
think
have a-
it's
you don't-
actually the opposite because
Is it because it's paper?
I
Is
think-
it as simple as the fact
no,
that
they
it's
went the
printed
digital.
out?
She was the digital.
I know, but we have ours that have value because like we give them to people.
aside from Maisie's dance pictures, like how many good pictures do you have of her? Because when I look
not
through my
many.
phone, I literally have like thousands of pictures.
but they're just
This
yeah.
is the picture that I have of Tommy on my phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so
That's different. That's different.
I have a lot of those. Or I
I
have
could be
like,
wrong. And then they could be more popular and they're selling better than ever. So
Well, I
maybe I'm wrong. I was like,
I'm
it
sure
seems
it's gone
like
down a little bit, but it still is a huge business. Like you wear something decent, it goes in the yearbook. Like Maisie buys a yearbook every year, and it's in there, and she like actually goes back and references. Like
the
oh
weird thing about the yearbook, I got
Yeah,
this
but you
one
can
wrong.
just submit a picture of
no,
She wanted a yearbook, and I'm like, why does she want a yearbook? That's a boring ass piece of shit. You don't need that. Every year she gets one. She sits in her room and just like
looks through it.
and looks through it,
My
and I'm
kid's the
like, did
same.
I do that? And I think I did.
Urkel.
I did.
Yeah, but I think I did. I think I did lay there and look at my yearbook,
And I still have mine, and I
still
still
have
go
mine
back
too.
and look at
I
them.
still have mine too.
I have every yearbook from 5th grade through 12th grade.
Yeah.
I have all my elementary school
What would
ones.
you do to make
We
it
didn't do elementary
different? Like, or you would just eliminate it and allow people to upload any photo they want?
Then you're opening it to.
Well, I looked at the business aspect.
People who don't care.
The schools get like 25 to 50%. I'm like, 50% is that's a rarity. I bet it's more toward 25%. So schools are only the photography company's getting the rest.
Every little bit counts.
And yes, but I'm like, there's a better way. And here's my idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So you put webcams in every classroom.
I already hate it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, the teachers are going to hate it.
Webcams are known to be just as good as photographers, yes.
And then you offer a subscription to moms to pop in. Like,
Nope, I don't want anybody else looking at my kid
I
in
agree,
that
neither do
class.
I.
You don't think they cannot do that because if
What about the photographers and the pictures? You're giving out photos of your kid.
Okay, well now
Right, but
some
now-
shooter is looking at where my kid is at what time of the
correct
day.
or somebody's parent.
He's always by the window.
Somebody's
I
parent
forgot about Shooter.
is
I
not
do too. I don't think about it.
has given
They're out
the
there. They're out
login to Uncle Frank, and Uncle Frank's now logging in and looking at who's in the
Oh,
class.
yeah. And he's in a
Can't
park and he's
do
jacking
that.
That's Frim. Or that's a fear. Uncle Frank's
Yeah,
not
frame. It's frame. Frame is a completely different thing.
Next idea. So it's only you get the photographer, and it's only candid shots, pro candid shots.
I have those on my phone. I have the candid.
Yeah, and also when you look at the yearbook, every photo is framed exactly the same. The kid is in the same spot.
Right.
The color of the background, the brightness is all the same. If you had all these random shots of people all wacky, the book would
Some
look
are
a mess.
dark.
You'll look like slop.
It would look a
Make
mess.
it more fun. I don't know.
And there are
And then you get the
There
kids
are-
that like, it's like, for my picture, my dad let me up. I'm SpongeBob in my photo because my dad doesn't care.
There are candids in the yearbook.
Right.
You have the nice ones, but then you have the candid.
And
ones.
everybody knows that the more candids you're in, the more popular you
are.
are.
Yes.
Yep. Is that rule still?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
they will go
absolutely.
through and look
Because
for
I
themselves.
will tell you, in one of my yearbooks, I was like top tier candid. Like I was in everything.
You go to back in the high school yearbooks, we had an index, and so you wanted to see how many pages you were on.
So I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
I
I
looked at it, I was like,
And
how
what's
could
it
this?
hurting you? Like you can buy them or you don't have to buy them.
Well, no, I know it's
He's
not
just
hurt.
saying
No,
change. He's just saying
the school could make more
change.
money. I thought doing it a
They
different
do
way.
so many different fundraisers. Just let them have.
I'm
the school
surprised they
picture.
don't have their own setup, like a photo booth that does what the photographer does in a very easy way.
I got involved with the PTA this year, and I got to tell you,
Hard, very difficult.
they need to hire. They need to source that out.
Need some help. Need some help.
You don't always have people there to do any this stuff.
Right.
You know.
I just every time I see something that's been done the same way for 50 years straight, I'm like, man, why aren't they evolving?
I
sure
also
they've
like
tried.
to see the pictures, like the kindergarten,
Yeah.
first grade, second grade. You put them all next to each other, and you can see all the little changes
It just
throughout the years.
I thought like in the 80s, having a picture of your kid was way more
Yeah.
unique.
I'm sure.
And then now it just doesn't seem as valuable as it used to
mean,
be. And then because of that, just business wise,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
like,
sure
they're
there's-
less valuable. Therefore, you need to change the system.
It probably is, but I think what you're kind of eliminating with your idea is like levels of quality. You're assuming that a photo is just a photo is a photo is a photo is a photo. And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Like a professionally shot photo, even if it's digital, even if it's just only digital, like Munjet versus me is head and shoulders, like night and day.
Yeah.
A noticeable difference.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like even if you have it in your phone, you can have all the best equipment, you can have the best technology, you can have, but if it's not through and I think that's the problem the world is at right now is that we're like, well, music, this AI music is just as good. Well, is it? Because if we all decide that all this AI shit and all these lesser things, because they are lesser, let's not kid ourselves and act like it's just as good. It's not. We wouldn't say it's just as good if it was. You know, like there'd be no argument. And everything is getting kind of watered down to not be as good.
Right.
Like but it's up to us. Like if we accept that music, if we accept that photo, if we accept like, well, it's just as good. No, it's not. We got to keep our standards high. We got to be like, no,
Right.
we got to have this stuff because we want to have like good shit.
But what if?
Slop.
Let me just say, what if the majority of people are dumber than you? Okay,
Yeah.
then you just have to accept whatever the majority likes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like that.
So if the majority
we're
thinks
kind of in
AI
that. Yeah,
slop
we're in
is
that.
good, you're stuck with that.
You are and you aren't. It depends on how you want to frame your reality.
You'll have less content to choose from. You'll have less good movies to see because
then
it's cheaper to make AI ones. You'll have less good music to listen to because it's cheaper to make AI ones. You have less selection as the person
then you're
on
gonna be
this side
super
of the
selective.
spectrum
Yeah.
who wants good quality.
I'd rather have less.
Yeah.
I would, because I remember what it was like to have less. I remember what it was like to not sit in front of Netflix and just scroll. When did that become how I watch TV? I don't even watch TV now.
I know.
I get in front of Netflix and I scroll through the things. No, just give me quality things that I need to watch and get all this other shit out of here.
And
I don't need it.
I was thinking, like, even if we don't do holiday photos like with your family. It's just not the same as the sitting.
I wish we did though,
posing.
holiday photos. I like holiday photos.
I need to do some family photos. We haven't done it in a few years.
Jim
But I'm
Colbert
so
does really good ones. They used to do the matching sweaters. I like that. I want to
Jim
do
Colbert?
That. Yeah.
Well, I haven't got one from them in a long time.
Well,
But-
they don't
You
do
still
it
get
anymore.
Well,
cards
they
from
haven't
these
done it in a
people?
minute, but
No,
they
no,
used to
no.
update them every
All
year.
right,
Where
then.
Jimmy would go and all the kids would have they'd all be dressed up. And we have a lot of friends that do
Right.
that too.
I did notice less holiday cards this year.
Yeah,
I
only got like 3.
significantly less. People just aren't doing
We didn't
that
do one.
anymore. We didn't do one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Significantly less.
It
So some things are changing.
it also it seemed busier.
Well,
Agreed.
there was sometimes Thanksgiving, there's more time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think there was less time.
Yeah, it felt like it.
I feel like every year, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, Andrea, but I feel like every year people say that comment like, oh, there's less time. But I feel like the past 5 years, Thanksgiving has been on the 28th or something. Like there's no, I get back home from Brooksville and it's already December.
Right. Let's see what
Yeah,
is.
it does ratchet up pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then here we do so much work that the days kind of blend together.
Yeah, you
I
guys
forget what
do.
show I'm on. I forget what who I'm talking to. It's just I just smush it all together and just keep talking until they tell you to stop.
Next year Thanksgiving's on the 26th. So yeah, you only have
Okay,
like a
maybe.
month.
Yeah.
But so tell what other gripes do you have?
You guys got any new
I
holiday
don't-
traditions you're doing like this year?
No,
You're going to Miami, right?
we are.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully nobody gets the flu this year.
Yeah, Miami Christmas though is fun when you get to see that group of people. That's a good vibe to it.
Yeah.
We're not going. Are we going to DeLand
Yes, on Saturday.
on Oh yeah. On
we
Saturday.
got into it. So okay, we're going to DeLand on Saturday for holidays with my dad. And I asked, hey, what
Well,
can
you're
we
sucking
bring?
the
Wait,
fun
is
out of
your dad
everything.
living in DeLand?
Yes,
Okay.
after getting flooded. 3
Yeah,
times.
he the coastal living was not for him
Yeah.
after cutting out drywall twice, I guess. He's
Yeah,
like, "We're
so
out."
we're going into DeLand. They said, hey, you can bring a salad. We're doing Italian Christmas. Great, sure. Daniel, hey, what kind of salad do you want to make? And he starts rattling off.
I was gonna make an
things.
Italian
This is
chopped
for
salad.
11 people. So it's 11 people, adults, because they took out, Maisie's counted in with adults, but they took out the other 2 kids. And so he's like, okay, lettuce. So we did lettuce, tomato, onion.
Well, I was gonna do an Italian chopped
cheese.
salad. You
And then
guys-
he goes, how about salami
Well,
or something?
I'm doing an okay. Do you guys know in a traditional Italian chopped salad, you cut the lettuce you almost shave it so it's fine, and then you do a lot of pickled vegetables with that too. You do some pepperoncinis, and then you do some Kalamata olives, and then you
Well, I said, hey,
some
how about
mozzarella and some and then you make the salad more than just a bag of fucking
Well,
lettuce.
first of all,
okay,
I
go get a
said-
bag of lettuce.
I
That's
said-
fine. Go do it. Fine.
Before-
we're doing it again. This is what I was yelling last night. I was like,
Before
fine,
I-
just go get a fucking bag of lettuce.
Before I asked him, I said, hey, I'm just going to order it from Olive Garden. Let's make it easy. They do a great salad with a great dressing. He's
And
like,
what did
no,
Maisie
no, no.
say? Maisie goes, Mama,
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
Right, but I was trying to make it easy for ourselves. They'll package it, it's catering, whatever. So then Daniel starts rattling off this stuff, and then he says to put a meat in it. I said, oof. I don't know if, the majority will like that. And he goes, well, then they shouldn't have asked us to bring salad. And I said, and then he was
don't
like,
ask
then don't
me
ask
to bring because she's trying to get me.
I'm trying to make
maybe
it
I'm wrong. And
more
then
for the
you just said that.
masses.
I'll say it too. Maybe I'm wrong. But when you ask for Christmas, hey, don't suck the magic out of my dish. I'm making it's my fucking dish. I'm making
But
it.
you're making it for 11 people. You
Yeah,
have
but
to
if
make
they
it-
don't like it, pick the shit out of it. I'm making a dish. I'm gonna put some love and effort into it. I'm not just gonna bring a bag of fresh Express
didn't.
and throw make your fucking
I just
salad.
said
you
don't
cunts.
put the meat in it. Everything else, the tomatoes, the onions, the cheese, everything was fine. And he was like, then order your goddamn Olive Garden. And he
No,
rolled
I
over in
said
bed.
it calmly. I didn't scream. I
You
said,
did a Dan
then
Dennis.
let's just do Olive Garden. I said, you've sucked all the fun
I
out of
can
this.
order 2.
You've sucked the fun out of this. Tracy agrees with me.
No, I can do a 2 catering. Olive Gardens for $40.
Olive Garden is low effort, man. If you if you
Yes!
show up to a family thing and they ask you to bring salad and
I
you come
bet
in with Olive Garden,
You
you're a
don't
dick.
have to tell
You're
them
a
it's
dick.
Olive Garden.
They're gonna know.
But I bet their meal is not homemade. I bet they're getting their.
Then I'm gonna storm out. Then I'm gonna storm out.
Listen, I'm the wrong person to talk to about this because just now at Thanksgiving, I'm sorry if you were going to say
No.
I made a green bean casserole with the regular stuff in it, and then I made green beans that were low sodium and vegan.
Uh-huh.
And then
nothing wrong with that.
and then I made mashed potatoes that were creamy and buttery, and I also made mashed potatoes that were low sodium and vegan. And I did something else too. I can't remember.
That's
But like
awesome.
I will
That's great. You
make
put the effort.
sure everybody is
accommodated.
Yeah, I was gonna make it so if you don't
even
want
though
it.
I want the green bean casserole to be very creamy and mushroomy and whatever. But
I would agree.
I don't
I
know.
just feel like I don't know, like what don't we want to make this special? Like, and then I kind of like
That's what it feel. Andrew's like, don't order the catering. I'm a catering. I'm just a catering salad. Why are you gonna
But
bring
people
up
get
chopping
joy.
salami?
it
What the
makes-
hell?
it
Yes,
makes
Daniel
me
gets joy out of.
Can you calm me down with it? Like if I'm freaking out, like, and you guys should know this probably too. If I'm ever around you freaking out, just make me cook something. I'll be fine.
Right.
I'll be fine.
But I'm like, it's
Like the
just
recipe, there's
salad.
something. No, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to bring it in. I wanted the presentation of like the shaved romaine.
You made it look nice. You put
Yeah,
the time and effort in it,
yeah.
and you want to bring it, and you want people to say, "This is good.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And
your
even if
time
they
and
don't,
effort."
I get a lot out of making it. I cutting the salami and putting it there and making like a pinwheel of
Yeah,
different
but
colors.
gives
while
him
you're
joy.
making it, something happens. Andrew has to fix it. She has to go to the store, get your salami. She's like, God damn, I just wanted to order enough Olive Garden.
Okay, that is a decent,
I know.
that's a decent example of something that could happen.
Right, I'm like, why make it a little more? This is something.
This guy's yelling down there. He's smoking a brisket.
Well,
now.
I said
she's
so.
like, no, like she's like,
called
let's
it.
just fucking get it over with. And I'm like, well, Merry Christmas to you too. Let's just get our bag of Fresh Express and get our family over with. Fun,
I
yay!
didn't mean to like get
It's
the family
holiday
over with. I said
season.
just like do it so you're not having to worry about anything else. You can go and have the family time without having to do the whole thing.
I see what you guys are saying, but yeah. So I told her, and calmly, I didn't yell or anything. I said, "You've sucked all the fun out of this." I did pout, and I
And you
turned.
turned
I
over
turned
and
over.
then-
I said, I said it like this. I said, "If I'm lying out, I said,
Yeah.
you have sucked, just like a woman." I said, "You have sucked all the fun out of this. I am going to bed."
Oh man.
He turned over.
No sex for Andrea now. That's what I would think.
She's on her period. Yuck. I don't even want
no.
that thing anyway.
All right. Let's get out of here. If you want to buy a house, Bart Merrick and Crystal Van is the Bart Merrick team.
Yes.
BartTheRealtor.com. Crystal has sold, and so have Bart, hundreds and hundreds of houses for our listeners
Tons.
and bought and sold. So.
And you want to get a plan because the Fed is, we have a spicy Fed. I mean, Fed's been doing Fed-like things, and I hear tell they're going to do more. So get a plan. You need to get in front of Bart and Crystal immediately and decide what you want to do because you don't want to be the person that says when everything is happening, oh, I want to do this.
Isn't the springtime good for?
Springtime is great.
Right. So
Springtime
get
is
ready.
the time to make your moves.
Yep.
And we will see you next week. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about next week, so tune in on Monday.
Absolutely. See you then. All right. We did it. We're still on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
Cool.
This is going to be totally random.